What's up everybody, Jeff here, and this week we're getting back to Defective Dreadfuls and playing Through the Breach, the Malifaux RPG. This time around we're going to be playing through a pre-written adventure called Good Faith that was published back in the day in Wyrd Chronicles number 20. As always, I'm going to be the Fate Master, and the players are going to be folks from the community who decided they wanted to jump in. If you'd like to join us for a game, then hop on over to the Discord and check out the announcements tab for more information on how you can do that. And if you're really eager to join, then check out the Patreon linked in the description, because all patrons of the channel get preference for being invited to more games. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here, and with that, let's get into the game. All right, let's get started. So why don't we start with everybody introducing themselves? Dog, why don't you kick it off?
Hey, I'm Dog. I'm playing Gunther Schultz. I'm a gunslinger for hire. Work with the guild and work with Eclipse Consulting on the side to make some cash on the side.
Sweet. Aimless.
Hello again, everyone. I am Aimless Guardian. I am playing Alex Hughes. I am an engineer and the maintenance staff for the consulting company.
You and your robot buddy.
My son.
And Turtle.
Hi everyone, I'm Turtle Club 13, and I'm playing Abraham McPherson, who is a miners and steam fitters leg breaker and crew leader, and he's here to earn a little bit extra script and maybe potentially hire some extra people on and convince them that the union is the way to go.
All right, awesome. So this time around, the crew finds themselves up in the Northern Hills. They were sent there on a job. All you were told was that you are meeting with a sheriff in a small contract town kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to say that you, after taking the train to Ridley, you meet up with your coworkers here, who you may or may not already know, and jump in a wagon to make your way out to this little town. So you find yourselves in a wagon in the middle of nowhere with a couple of strangers.
I recognize this guy. This is Monkey Wrench. He kills demons with monkey wrenches.
And I recognize you. You solve all your problems at the end of a gun. It always works.
Could you guys give a quick description of your characters?
So Gunther is like this kind of tall, somewhat lanky, stereotypical Western cowboy guy. He's got a mustache, got one of them fancy cowboy hats, regular boots. He's got a big old sidearm, and that's pretty much Gunther. He's as stereotypical as you can get.
Now, forgive me, I am terrible with describing characters, so average-looking dude, engineer's coveralls, got not welding gear, but I got a wrench on me, typical engineer stuff.
You have a little robot?
Yep, my little mechanical attendant, who I'm not sure how to describe more than a ball with tools coming out of it.
It's a dangerous ball, I've heard.
Oh, and part of him looks like a lion because I repaired him with bits of a lion.
I'm playing Abraham. He's 6'3", whip thin, scrappy looking blue coveralls with like metal plates and stuff attached to it, and he has a tool set, like a satchel thrown over his shoulder, filled with like all kinds of tools and knickknacks.
Aimless, what's your character's name again? I always forget.
Alex Hughes.
Alex, that's
right. And don't worry, I'm going to forget my own name too.
I'm so bad with names, it's really hard to be the GM, honestly.
Like, have that notepad next to you.
Yeah, you with the face. It's your turn.
Me?
Everyone
Okay,
in unison.
So we're in a wagon, and we're currently in motion, or we just
heading towards Ridley, if I recall.
You're heading out from Ridley, actually. You're heading
out
to
from Ridley,
a
that's
smaller
right.
town. Yeah. So it's just kind of like I'll say midday, and you just jump in this wagon. It's going to take you a couple hours to get to the town where you're going to get the job from.
Yeah, I'm gonna be messing with Aimless's robot. I got like a bolt in my hand. I'm trying to feed the robot.
I was just sitting there looking at you like, I don't have a mouth.
We gonna find one.
So what do we know about why we're going to this town?
You were told by your superiors at the consulting company that the job was to meet up with this kind of small town sheriff who had some business he needed help with, and that was all you know.
Right.
Ooh,
that's all we ever know. Meet man.
Yeah, you're often given jobs that you don't have much detail on beforehand. So
gotta go see a horse about a man.
It could happen.
Yeah.
That's next week.
Malifaux, anything and everything is possible.
I hope I get paid this time.
We'll see.
I think the payment last time was surviving.
Oh man, I should buy some dynamite for this session. That's what I should do. Put it in that lunchbox I got in that last game.
You got the leftover dynamite. Don't you still have a stick?
Yes, it's in the lunchbox.
Okay, well, you still have that with you if you don't have a reason why you wouldn't. So.
Just
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
that to Marilla and hold off and put it somewhere.
It's got the dynamite and a sandwich.
Think about an explosive
Is
lunch.
the dynamite in the sandwich for
No,
camouflage?
it's like underneath the sandwich. Like I'm trying to hide this long ass stick of dynamite in my lunchbox, and the tiny ass sandwich is on top of it.
What kind of cheese is that? It's a fancy
Oh,
foreign kind.
It's Swiss cheese, actually. The best cheese.
Don't worry about it.
Dinamite. Oh, must be Italian.
All right, so Abraham sees these two, strange-looking gentlemen playing with this pet robot. You obviously would be aware that they're your colleagues in a sense, but what do you make of them otherwise?
I'm gonna kind of scooch up next because we're in a moving cart. So I'm gonna scooch over next to the mechanic and be like, "So, you thinking about joining the union sometime? You look like you fit the type."
I admit, I have heard about them and I've been considering it, but I need to know more before I make that decision.
Well, let me tell you all about it. And I'm going to proceed to explain the pros and none of the cons about the miners and steamfitters.
Got a little chart and a little projector ready to go.
You're on the right channel as far
Yep.
as I'm concerned. There's no cons. We're the good guys.
Admittedly, I'm an Arcanist player myself, so
All this propaganda.
there's a little bit of a bias going on in this game.
Because some of us couldn't play Neverborn. Motherfucker.
You're evil monsters, and you need to be exterminated. That's
No,
all
we're
I-
the good guys. Y'all are in my house.
No,
I
no.
can make a convincing argument for the mimics, but also a human is just easier.
Listen, man. You going into my fridge drinking all my milk straight from the carton. Of course I'm going to kick you out.
Except that your milk is human blood, and you're evil monsters, and you need to be destroyed. Sorry.
You're all
It's
my
not
cow.
necessarily true.
If you're guild, then is your milk the blood of the indentured?
If you're guild, your milk is the happiness of your fellow humans.
Listen,
And tears of
man.
orphans?
They offered me a job, okay? That's why I'm with them.
They drink soulstone juice. Like, they don't care about human suffering. They're the guild.
Lucius
just a
drinks liquor
byproduct.
just to drink liquor. It doesn't taste it. You just suffering went into this. I'm gonna drink it. We're getting
All right,
off topic.
So we'll say that you guys continue discussing the finer points of the Miners and Steamfitters Union while Gunther kind of gives you all the side eye because of his employer. And after a couple of hours towards the end of the day, you kind of roll into this sleepy little town in the middle of nowhere, and the driver of the wagon lets you know that that's your destination. You'll get out, and then he kind of turns around and heads back the way he came.
Well, I guess we're going home that way.
I'm going to give him a tip. I'm going to give him a pence.
That's a huge tip, bro. I don't know if you want to.
I'm gonna give him a tip as well. Floss after eating.
Isn't that 0.1?
Oh, a pen. I'm sorry, you
Point
said a
one
pence.
script?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give him he's a hardworking man, and so I'm going to wink and give him a tip.
Okay, that's fair.
You're doing fine work.
I gotta know, what did you hear and say?
I thought he said a script. I don't know why. My brain.
I gotta know, what did you hear and
That's
say?
like you're gonna make Gunther cry.
Yeah, straight
Uh-oh.
up.
Yeah, that would be a lot. That's like the equivalent of giving gold to a peasant.
My
I
wallet.
don't even have a script.
I can already hear the grumbling. Fucking driver gets paid more than me.
All right, so you head inside the sheriff's building, which is clearly marked with a big sign that says sheriff on the outside.
Poorly painted, kind of starting to fall off.
Yeah, it's not a super fancy town in the middle of
Not
nowhere.
much is out here, but you make deals what you can.
Exactly. They are expecting you, and they point you towards an office where you find this gentleman sitting at his desk. Sheriff Tucker spits tobacco into a spittoon beside his desk before motioning to a small stack of 5 scrip on his desk. This here is a good opportunity to make some easy money. One of our locals, Titus Collier Jr., caught sight of a stagecoach robbery last week, and now the guild wants him in Ridley so that he can give his testimony. They're making a big fuss about nothing, if you ask me, but it's the guild, so there you go. The sheriff leans in a bit closer, dropping his voice down. Now, Titus ain't going to cause you no trouble. He's a good kid. His ma worries something fierce about him, though, so I'd appreciate it if you did your best to keep him safe. He motioned to the script on the desk. That there's 1/4 of your payment. If you deliver Titus to the courthouse in Ridley by high noon in 2 days, a gentleman by the name of Arthur Pettibone will see that you get the rest of it.
Gunther goes to grab the stack of script.
Because to just nudge Gunther. Hey, look, money.
Oh yeah.
Hey, whoa. Wait a second. You're going to expect to pay us 20 scripts to get one man across this desert? That's all you're going to pay us with 5 up front? Come on. I got to eat tonight.
Listen, it's an easy job. All you got to do is bring the kid over to the town. Take you 2 days tops.
I do
This
have
is
a
Malibu.
question.
Ain't nothing ever easy.
20 script is an awful lot for an escort job. At least I think it would be.
Yeah, Gunther's looking at this super privileged man in front of him like, what the hell is he on about? That's a lot of money.
So I gotta ask, what's the catch?
It's no catch. We need him over in Ridley to satisfy the guild, and I need you guys to take him there and make sure he's safe.
I'm willing to pay us that much. You know, I
Well,
can't argue with that.
Well, if he doesn't make it there, then you're only getting that 5. He kind of gives you a little smirk.
Touche.
Can I scrutiny that?
Technically, we're in the prologue, so no, you can do any flips.
Oh, okay, still in the prologue.
Yeah.
No flips.
I'm going to look at him quizzically. I don't know. Seems too easy.
Well, you can take it or leave it.
Listen, partner, you're looking to give horse in the mouth. Now this is a real easy job this man's giving us, so we should just shut up, take the script, get the kid.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I have to agree with Gunther.
Goddamn right, you agree with me. Now where's this kid at?
Shrug.
The sheriff is gonna look over at Abraham and kind of like gesture to see if he's on board or not.
I'll shrug. Why not? I ain't got nothing better to do.
Great.
Money's good, job's easy.
He's gonna like slap his hands down on the desk in front of him in sort of celebration, and then stand up. Well, if you guys want to follow me around back, with that, why don't we draw 3 cards, because that will be the end of the prologue.
When he moves suddenly, I reflexively raise my hands like a boxer.
Okay. He just ignores you and kind of turns around immediately to lead you to the next room.
I'll just make a vague gesture like, lead the way.
All right, and at this point, we're also going to pick out our pursuits for this session. So if you haven't already at this point, you could choose either the pursuit you've been on or switch it up or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got a general talent this level. I'm taking another level in gunslinger.
Yeah, I'm going to take another level engineer to grab that talent.
All right.
I got speedy reload. I can shoot a guy and reload for free on a ram.
No, we don't get this till the end of this, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll start looking after them.
Okay, so cool.
Yeah, the only thing you'll unlock at the beginning is if it's your level 0.
Right.
Fair
Because they
enough.
got to give you
at the end of-
something.
So at the end of this, I'll be a level 1 and in my pursuit.
Right. And you'll unlock whatever the level 1 talent is.
Cool.
Okay, so the sheriff leads you down a hallway and into the area where the prison cells are. And inside one of the cells, you see a young-looking guy. He's in a cell, but the door is open. And he's just sitting on a bench, eating a small sandwich and sipping water out of a canteen.
Sells more for show than anything.
Yeah, he's just there because there's nowhere else for him to hang out.
Right.
And because they're protecting him.
I'm assuming that wagon, we still have access to that wagon outside?
You do not.
Oh, we do not. So we
Is
have
this
to
an on-foot travel?
walk.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, hope you boys had a good breakfast.
I
Well,
packed my mess kit.
good thing I brought a sandwich.
I forgot to install a toaster. Shame.
So the sheriff's gonna walk over into the cell, and then he's gonna turn back and look at the group. This is Arthur, like I mentioned earlier, and the kid's gonna put down the food and the drink. He's gonna kind of wipe his hands quickly on his pants and look up at you guys and offer to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand.
Nice to meet you all.
I'll return it.
Gunther's gonna shake the kid's hand
Guess we'll all shake his hand.
all at once. All three of us, all four
Everyone-
of us are shaking at the same time.
Put your hand in like a ball somewhere.
he kind of
So-
he strikes you as a little bit like anxious or nervous, but so when he goes to reach his hand out and everybody offers to shake it, he kind of like hesitates and doesn't know what to do. But then he'll quickly kind of and eagerly shake each one of your hands in turn.
All right. Of
I'm gonna.
Thanks so much for
I'm gonna.
helping me out.
course.
I'm gonna grab his hand and pull him real close, and I'm gonna say to him, "Now you ain't gonna be no trouble running off into the woods, being no kind of danger, right, boy?"
No. I assure you, I want to get there safely, just like you guys do. Why would I run off? He looks back at the sheriff like with a confused look on his face.
Just don't do nothing foolish that I wouldn't do.
Easy now, Abraham. I don't think the kid wants to get any more trouble with the guild than the rest of us.
Not just the guild, but the rattlers out there, mighty fierce.
No, I certainly don't want to get in any trouble with anyone. Really, I just they need me at the courthouse. So I know it's a bit of a trek.
Well, kid, I hope you're up for it.
All right, daylight's burning, so should probably get moving.
Okay.
Amen to that.
Should we stop and get like rations and something for the trek?
Provisions.
So before you walk out, the sheriff is going to give you a map of the town that you're going to, of Ridley, that shows where the courthouse is, and he's also going to give you 2 days rations.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
So they'll just hand you a couple
Free
little
food.
bundles on your way out, and
Much appreciated.
Thank you kindly.
then he'll wish you well.
All right.
All right, so you head out into the wilderness. Luckily, the weather is reasonably nice, but you just kind of start making your way back the way you came, and regretting the fact that you didn't ask that coach driver to stick around.
Yeah. We'll learn.
That wouldn't be much of a game now, would it?
Well, the way the story is written, you're supposed to already be here. I had to come up with a reason you got there, but yeah, if you had the coach, obviously there wouldn't be much to this. So
I'll give you credit. Some creative ways to get around these problems.
yeah, it's
I even paid the guy.
yeah, that's true. I wasn't
He looked at you, winked, and drove off even faster.
To be fair, he
Fucking
wouldn't
idiots,
have known
bye.
what your job was either. For all he knew, you had to stay there and do
Honestly.
some amount of time. All right. So, does anybody want to do anything in particular while you're walking, or you just kind of going through the motions?
Gunther's gonna kind of try and keep an eye out as far as I can, and because if they're having us escort this kid, there's probably someone gunning for him.
Okay, fair enough.
You'll probably strike up a conversation with the kid, just, see what he saw, just try and keep him calm, because I know dealing with the guild is, at the best of times, stressful.
Yeah. So when you ask, he explains that he actually witnessed a stagecoach robbery. He was sort of off in the distance, and no one spotted him, so he was able to get a pretty good look at it. And that one of the people that was involved in the robbery appeared to be a guild agent.
Interesting.
Oh no!
Guild.
Does
Always
anyone,
at it again.
That brings our question to mind. Does anyone else know that you saw this? Besides where we're going and the sheriff?
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm headed to the courthouse. I'm gonna be testifying in the
Oh,
the
boy.
trial.
I think I just found the problem that might be coming, guys.
Why do you ask?
Well, if news spread, the guy who you saw might want to keep you silent, but that's why we're here.
Well, the lady who I saw, if she was a guild agent, then hopefully it's the guild that wants me there to testify against her. So hopefully there won't be any problems.
My apologies, but
But
guild
But that's why you're
likes
all
to
here.
keep. Yeah,
Kind of looks around at the group. So, you guys are some kind of mercenaries? He looks a little bit unsure.
You could say that. Sure.
suppose that's one way of putting it.
I guess.
So Gunther's looking out on the horizon and stuff, right?
Yeah, he's keeping an eye out.
You quickly realize that the Abraham, like when you gesture over to the distance, he like squints like he needs glasses. and he clearly can't see anything that's far away.
Oh boy.
Let me check my stats real quick. See if I could even notice something like that.
Like,
No, there ain't the
you see
brightest
the
tool
tree
in the
over there?
shed.
Why don't, dog? Why don't you give me a scrutiny check? Target number 9. Let's see if you do notice.
No, excuse me.
Let me.
Do I even have scrutiny on here?
All right. Target number 9, scrutiny. I think I got it.
Yeah, so you definitely notice.
Hold on. I might have a -10 scrutiny. Oh no, I don't. Awesome. It's a 15.
Absolutely terrible noticing anything other than your boots.
My boots.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
Go
notice
look at that
Abraham.
tree over there.
So this guy is like real life me. You can't see shit.
Oh, the curse of wearing glasses, having to pay to see.
Man, my lenses are 500. Damn. It sucks, bro.
Oof.
Stupid insurance doesn't do shit.
Ain't that the truth?
Probably a guild conspiracy.
Sounds like it.
Probably.
Guild playing the long con.
Well, so like while this kid's talking about his little story, Gunther's just sitting there thinking to himself, "Damn, I might lose my job for this shit."
For what? Oh, you mean your guild job?
Acting against the guild, even
Yeah.
though they're
No.
putting on a front.
We're not acting against them.
This guy is being summoned to testify for the guild against
No,
a
we're-
guild agent.
It's
Yeah.
a front.
I still feel like currently we think we're operating in the guild's best interest.
Yeah, you are.
This dude we're
You are
testifying against.
effectively working for the guild.
This dude I'm testifying against is gonna be my direct supervisor. His last thing he's gonna do is "you're fired."
That would be
No.
suck.
Well, gotta look at the other side of the coin, though. The guild probably wants to wash their hands of anything that could cause them problems, including their own.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are at it for a couple hours walking before it gets dark enough out that it seems like it's not super safe to continue. So you decide to hunker down to camp out for the night.
Set up
What's the
camp.
terrain look like?
It's pretty barren. You're kind of in the middle of the northern hills. It's not quite a desert, but it might as well be.
Open enough to have decent sightlines, I suppose.
Yeah, there's some rocks around and some plants and stuff, but not much to speak of. Pretty. The area you're in now is pretty flat.
Gunther, you didn't see any signs of us being followed or watched, did you?
I don't know, Dice. Did I?
Why don't you give me a target number 10 notice check?
Ooh, boy, let's see what my
Ooh.
notice is. I don't think that'll make it target number 10, but I think this will make it target number 10.
What's the total?
It's a 12.
All right. No, you did not notice anyone following you.
No, it's like the threads of fate even told me I didn't see shit. It's almost like a divine act.
All right, I think we're safe to start up a fire then. Won't draw any attention to us.
That map that we received, is that for just the city or the region around Ridley?
That's a good question. Hang on.
I'm mostly curious about water for 2 days.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna say that's in your rack.
That's been
Okay.
covered for us.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about it.
No, it's just a map of Ridley. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that that Titus helps you set up a fire, and maybe drag a couple of logs over to sit down and get comfortable before everybody decides to go to sleep. He's also got a tent. So he's gonna pitch his tent, and I suppose everybody else probably will as well.
Do we want to set up a watch? Can I set my robot to watch?
I'm gonna say at this point it's still early enough that you're not like going to sleep yet, but
Fair.
it's not a bad idea if you want to discuss it with everyone.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think this what was your name again?
It's Titus.
No, not you.
I'm
Abraham.
Abraham. I
When
thought it was Arthur.
you
All
say
right.
that,
Arthur
Titus,
Morgan.
when you say that, you're gonna see Titus. He's gonna have like this dejected look on his face. He's gonna kind of like look down. Oh, sorry.
I'll reach over and pat him on the
You're-
shoulder.
All right, it looks like you got them blurry eyes. Maybe you should take the first watch. Then You take the second watch. I'm gonna point at Aimless's character. I have the notes here. He has a name.
Alex.
Yes, Alex. And you, Titus, you should stay up with this Arthur fellow and keep watch.
He's gonna kind of look around at everybody. Sure, if that's what you think is best.
I'm gonna check.
By,
Does my robot have a notice ability?
by the way, that misnaming was intentional the second time.
So as you're all having this conversation, you suddenly hear the sharp snap of a twig, and it's followed by a gruff, "Whoa there, girl!" and the whinny of a horse. At the edge of your campfire, an older man in his mid-40s rides into view. He and his horse look to have about 3 days' worth of dust on them, and he offers a toothy grin from the center of a greasy beard. "Howdy," he calls out, reaching up to touch the brim of his hat. "I ain't be meaning no trouble here. Just wondering if you keen on sharing a fire with a fellow traveler."
Gunther's gonna return the hat nod, but he's gonna have his hand on his revolver. Howdy, partner. Go ahead.
Are you trying to hide the fact that you're touching your gun or no?
It's more like a like when you put your hands on your hip, or when you try to get comfortable standing. It's just more like a shift. Just
The
in my
reflex are just kind of a.
I'm gonna slip on my brass knuckles.
Okay, you trying to do that secretly, or are you making it obvious?
Yeah, well, that they have concealed. So if I'm like sitting with my back to them, I'm gonna just slide it on my knuckles.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my
Since they
wrench
have
is
the-
within reach because I was tinkering with my bot.
Give me a stealth check, target number 10.
All right, let's see if I can check my stats real quick. I don't think I'm stealthy at all.
And for concealable, I think it's, what do you get, a
Come on.
positive to hide it? Is that right?
I don't know.
What's the weapon?
Oh, Fate Master. It's a knuckle dusters. They have concealable, finely tuned, and one other ability that's really cool. Anyway, so I flip one.
Hold on, because this matters.
Yeah, I get it. I just flip a 10 straight up. So.
Okay, but if you get a positive, then it's going to change that. So hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's a positive twist to an attempt to conceal it.
Turtle. There's a in the top left of the fate deck. There's that little one card. If you click that, it'll flip it so we can all see it.
Yeah, but don't do that now. You got to right click the cards and click flip.
Oh, okay, that's how that works.
There you go.
Cool. So that's what the top left is the 1, 2, 3. It flips for all of you guys.
Yeah. It'll just show it to
Cool.
everyone right away.
All right, so I successfully sneak my dusters on,
What was the total on that?
or duster. 11.
All right. Yeah. So you did it all stealth like. So when Gunther invites him over, the man is just going to kind of casually walk over and take a seat around the fire, and he is going to immediately take off his boots. He's wearing like some tall cowboy boots, and start rubbing his feet. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing fine,
Pretty good.
stranger. Yourself?
Oh, long days out on the trail. Looking for
What brings you out this kind of way?
just looking for treasure and adventure, same as most people. What about you folks?
Traveling. Heading towards Ridley.
Yeah, we're pretty much doing the same thing as you. Just got to make a stop in town first.
You guys, friends, family, working?
We're all coworkers, bringing up this little pup up on the job. You know.
He's
The boss wanted him to get some
he's gonna
on-the-job training.
blush slightly when you say that.
Yes, sir. He's a wicked green right now, but by the end of this trip, he should be dusty and strong.
So the man's gonna kind of look at Titus and kind of with a funny smile on his face. Okay. So he's learning the ropes, huh? That it?
Pretty much. First time out of the hometown. You know how it is. This kid's a little.
He's a bit
little
skinny,
antsy.
but I guess a little bit of training will do him some good.
So I'm going to reach into my satchel and pull out a flask, and I'm going to hand the flask to the stranger, keeping my left hand kind of.
Oh well,
Still
that's
concealed,
mighty
but
kind of you. What's
hand him the
what's your
flask.
poison? But he's gonna take it as he asks the question. He's gonna take the flask and immediately just tip it back and have a sip of whatever it is. What's in it? Whiskey? You said?
Whiskey. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because I keep remembering that I can make moonshine off my robots.
He's gonna swallow hard and he'll like wince a little bit. That's good stuff right there, and he's gonna offer it back to you.
Smooth. I'll take a sip too, but I'm very little. More for show than anything. Pass it to the other guys.
Titus will
I'll take-
politely decline.
He's probably not old enough.
You think there's drinking laws in Malifaux? I don't know.
I think that's the least of their worries.
Yeah.
Only if it's stone shine.
Gunther's gonna decline as well. Can't drink on the job, buddy.
Then what's the point of working?
Can't drink on
I'm
the
gonna
job
hand it
when
back-
can.
Hand it back to the stranger.
He's gonna hold it up like he's making a toast or something towards Gunther. Well, that's mighty responsible of you there, but and he tips it back again, takes another sip. He takes a little bit longer of a sip than last time. Can't say I agree. I'm gonna keep the rotation going.
Can't drink
I'll,
on the
I'll-
job when can you drink? I'll take a hearty swig and pass it around.
That's what
Heck
I'm talking
yeah.
about.
To be completely honest with the party, I don't think Gunther wants anybody to know he's a lightweight.
Somebody's got a negative on Carews, huh?
Come on, after
Yeah.
their trip into the opium den.
Yeah, like that messed me up.
Yeah. Did Alex take a full swig?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you give me a target number 8 Carews check?
Let me find my careers first.
Is
Yeah,
Cruz
well, you're
a
Oh, good. I'm flat zeros on this, so one flip. What'd you say that target number was?
8.
I am too short. Yeah, well,
Um.
I'll let that stick. I'm not going to cheat it.
All right. So you're going to take the intoxicated condition, which is going to give you a negative on all willpower duels, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
how's the stranger looking?
He looks fine. All right. Why don't you give me a scrutiny?
I'm gonna hand it back to him.
Give
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I think-
Scrutiny.
me a target number. Target number 7.
Scrutiny is +1. Cool. I get a 3. I'm interested in this guy's story, so I'm going to cheat in a 8. So it'll be a 9 total.
All right. Now he doesn't necessarily look intoxicated. He looks like he's having a good time though.
All right. I'm gonna purposely try to keep passing the bottle to him and taking little sips because I want to. This is kind of suspect, and I want to chat him up all friendly like and get an idea of his intentions.
Okay. How much whiskey is in this flask? Because quite a bit's been drank. Right?
It's
We got to be running low.
A magic flask.
Flask of bottomless liquor.
Yeah,
The gremlins are waiting.
he'll take it
entire
again
thing.
and have a sip, and then as he hands it back to you, he's gonna kind of slouch down a little bit more, so his back's up against the log, and then he's gonna look around at the group. So you guys want to set up a watch? I'm happy to take the first one.
We already discussed that earlier. As a matter of fact, right before you showed up, but we'd be happy to have you on the first watch as well.
Keep me company.
He's gonna kind of hesitate and then look around. Yeah, that sounds good.
Throw on each watch will make the job easier.
Want to scrutinize that hesitation.
Okay.
Are there any layers to this onion? I flip,
Holy.
and that is a big number.
Okay, well,
There
that's
might be layers to that onion.
me from having to do the math to figure out the target number.
So
What?
15.
15, yeah. You get the sense just from the conversation he was just surprised by the fact that you guys had already discussed it and were like insisting on sticking to your schedule. But you do also get the sense that there might be something up with this guy.
Oh,
You
perfect.
get a
That
bet.
means I can just watch him on my watch. Does he look like he has a full wallet?
I'm gonna say no. He strikes you as someone who's not particularly wealthy.
Does his horse have saddlebags?
Yes.
I give the saddlebags that fry look.
Close to here.
He could have so many wallets in there.
It's true. It could be full of wallets. So
But
he kind of makes himself comfortable there, and he kind of folds his arms over his chest and tucks his chin down, and he doesn't quite close his eyes, but he kind of pulls his hat down a little bit, like he's getting ready to just kind of relax.
Well, I'm gonna keep asking him. I'm gonna keep asking him questions because my character's pretty charming.
Okay.
If I have to say it, it doesn't sound like it, but he's gonna create polite conversation and try to ascertain more about where he comes from and try to find discrepancies in what he's saying.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Is anybody gonna turn in or?
Well, my watch is second, so I'm gonna start getting some rest.
So what is it? What did everybody say they were gonna do?
I'm turning in for the night.
Abraham's chatting him up and trying to find any discrepancies in where he's coming from and what he's doing.
He's gonna do a perimeter sweep, see if he can see anything extra moving around.
Okay.
Like,
So Alex is going to sleep. Gunther's going to look around. Titus is also going to politely excuse himself and head to his tent. What did Abraham want to ask the stranger about?
So he's basically just like, to cut a long story short, he's just going to ask him a bunch of questions about like where he's coming from, what he's doing, his backstory of his stuff, and then like ask him those questions again to try to see if it changes the story. But like, I don't want to actually role play it all out because it'll just take up a bunch of time. And so, if that's okay with you,
his first name.
What are you trying to do specifically? His name's Zeb.
I'm trying to.
I'll say he would have said that.
Zeb.
His first name is Hodgepodge. His last name is Emissary.
It's not a donkey, it's a horse.
Right? Oh my. Okay. Don't scare me like that. I basically am trying to figure out like whether he's lying.
Okay. All right. So give me a target number 7 scrutiny or 9 scrutiny check.
All right. Flip 1. That is a fail. I will. It's a social skill, so I get to draw a card. Correct?
Yeah, if you're not cheating.
I'm not going to cheat.
Okay. Yeah. So you start asking him a bunch of questions about his history and what he's doing and all that type of stuff, and he's immediately very like evasive. Not evasive, but vague. He gives you very kind of generic answers about he's working and he takes jobs and does odd things. He likes going out on adventures, but he doesn't really give you much in the way of specifics.
Okay.
So what is Gunther doing after he does his perimeter check? Is he just going to keep kind of patrolling, or?
Well, after the perimeter check, he's gonna kind of try and rest a little bit while they do the first watch. I'm assuming we're doing it in like 3-hour shifts.
Okay.
Take a bit of a nappy nap.
All right.
Cuddle with Alex's robot, like a dog.
All right.
Like a dog.
So after Gunther heads to sleep, Zeb is gonna look over at Abraham and tell him, I think it's time to go water the plants. And he's gonna stand up and start walking off towards the perimeter.
I'll squint at him as he disappears into the darkness.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm gonna just make sure I don't get like waylaid, like he's not going near his horse to like grab a gun and shoot me or something like that.
Okay.
No surprise combats here.
Give me a target number 10 notice or scrutiny check, whichever you prefer.
I will. I think my scrutiny is higher. Let me check. So scrutiny is a 1, and then notice is the other one.
Yeah.
So my notice is a 1 also. So I'm gonna go with scrutiny because if I fail, I draw. So, yeah. Nice. Burn that for you guys. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna draw a card off of that.
I'm gonna recommend that you cheat that if you can.
Okay. Put that back. What was the number?
10.
Part TN? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. And ta-da.
All right, so you watch this guy as he walks away. He seems to be headed off just into the wilderness, but you notice after he gets a few feet away that he turns in the direction of Titus's bedroll, and you see him reach into his pocket and pull out a gun.
I'm gonna go punch him in the face.
Well, he's a little too far for you to punch him, but
What can I do? Is this the start of a combat or? can I double move to get and like try to grab the gun from him, or what's the
If you'd like to fight
situation?
him, then yes, this is the start of a combat. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tackle him and punch him. That's my thing.
All right. Flip for initiative.
So my initiative is that. I don't think that's particularly good. So I'm gonna use
Your
the.
card because you didn't flip it, so you're gonna have to do that first.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna discard a card to reflip that.
Okay.
So it's not much better. Initiative is a 7.
All right. So if you guys want to open the map, and
I see no log for us to lean against.
the map making tools in Vassal are bad, so a lot of this is not going to be perfectly representative, unfortunately.
The mind's eye is powerful.
Exactly.
We do what we can.
All right. So I'm gonna say that Gunther's over here.
Sleeping with the toolkit.
Oh damn! I'm gonna have one of my legs over it and everything.
I mean, if Alex
No,
wants to
no,
let you sleep with the toolkit, that's fine. But those are
The toolkit's probably going to wait till he falls asleep and wander back over to me.
Very sweet.
This guy did this shit pretty much right when we all turned in, huh?
Oh, they don't hit that
that
button.
was the plan.
Damn.
That's
So
why
he's
I was
gonna do all
surprised.
He's gonna do this stuff while I'm staring up and questioning reality. Not even asleep, just having an existential crisis.
That's what the toolkit's for. It fixes what's broken in you.
Exactly, and it ran
For a
off.
therapist.
I thought you were asleep and went home.
Existence is a lie. This is a game.
Left a $1 on the table. Got you a cab.
Our lives are predetermined in initiative order. Oh no.
All right. So you see Zeb walking over to stand over Titus, and he draws his pistol.
I'm gonna go beat him up.
All right, your turn. Go ahead.
What do I use? So how do I do tape?
The easiest
I
way is just
run
click
that?
on your character and then hit Control and a number, and that'll give you an aura that's a specific distance.
Oh, so the
Tape measure is hard.
Okay.
Tape measures are weird.
so Control 5. All right, so that's my threat range. So Control 4 would get me there. So I'm gonna go to there, and that puts me within melee.
All right.
Control 2. Oh wow, that's not correct. How do you turn off the aura?
Same thing. Just turn them on again.
Same numbers. Control 1, 2, 3, yada yada.
Oh, okay, I see. 4, 5. There you go. Cool.
Is that a charge?
Isn't charge a 2 AP action in this?
But it does give you a free attack.
Gives you 2 attacks.
Oh, then sure, I'll charge him.
Okay.
So I'm nearsighted, so I'm going to punch him, and while I'm charging, I'm going to shout, "You Lily, you ate or you drank all of the whiskey!" And I'm going to go flip 2. Sorry, 2. That was wrong. I'm sorry.
Why did you flip 2?
So the trait that I have is mostly blind. So I have a +2 close combat attacks, but negative to range close combat attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's a positive twist. I thought you were saying
Yeah.
+2 as in to the AV.
No. +2 as what the
No, I got you.
the TO, not TWO.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So
May I
3
resume?
cards came out for some reason. I don't know what they are. So what is this 10? Because
That's all right. So that's one of the 2 that I'm flipping. I
okay, gotcha.
forgot to. Yeah. So that's the second one.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm gonna take the 10.
The
I
target
don't know what I
number
just
is
grabbed.
11, just so you know.
I got a 14.
Okay, so that will be a negative twist to damage.
Okay. So I flip 2 again and clear these away.
Yeah, if you click
And-
discard on the toolbar at the top, it'll just discard everything, so that's easier.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm sorry, and actually you're gonna get another negative, so flip one more for me.
What
So
happened?
moderate.
Cool. So moderate is, I think that's only still 2. Yes, that's 2 damage.
Okay, and you get another attack.
I do. So I discard those, and then I flip 2, and I will not succeed that time. I think that my unarmed is still only a 4.
8 and 11.
Probably not important, so that's it for me.
All right. So, Gunther, why don't you give me a target number 7 notice check to see if you hear Abe screaming at this man
Huh.
as you're laying in
Oh.
bed.
All right. You said the target number was 11?
8.
I'm 8. What is my notice? Okay, we're just gonna slap this down here because I want to notice.
All right. So
I want to be a part of the group.
you hear the scream and you are immediately alarmed and jump up to figure out what's going on. Flip me an initiative flip.
Flippy flip. That puts me at an 8.
Okay. And Alex, why don't you give me a target number 10 notice check because you've been sleeping for a while.
Flip. That's an 11.
Sweet. Initiative flip.
Flip. Do I add to my initiative? Is there anything I add to my initiative, or is it just flat?
Your initiative value should be on your derived aspects.
Ah, +2. Gotcha. So that's a 10.
All right. All right. So Abe runs up and starts punching the shit out of this guy. And lucky for everyone, he yelled loud enough that everyone else was startled and jumped into action. In response, Zeb is going to turn to face Abraham, and he's going to pull out a large knife and try to stab you with it. Give
All
me
right.
a target number 11 defense check.
All right, my defense is. Oh, and also something I missed is the knuckle dusters kind of disload, so they ignore 1 point or 1 negative from damage slips, which I missed.
Okay, we'll remember that next time.
So my defense is 2. I need to move the map, so I flip 1, and we'll get a 14.
All right, so he swipes at you, but you are able to dodge out of the way, no problem. And let's do it again.
Ink. Didn't he draw it though? That's a 1 AP action.
Don't worry about it.
That concerns me even more.
Target number 11.
You got it. That's not a success. Yeah, I'll take that.
Which total? 6?
I got a 6. Yes.
All right, so I'll take a negative flip for damage. That'll be 1 damage.
I'm armored, but I think you still do 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will take the 1.
All right, he's done. Alex is up.
All right. Now that I'm up, guess I have to draw my wrench and get moving. And also use the order 0 to get my toolkit to follow me. I'm not going to get in Gunther's way, so I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
And the toolkit's following me, so.
All right, so toolkit's going to burn an AP because that's only 1 to walk, right?
Yep.
Okay. Gunther's up.
Probably send it further, but I want it near me.
All right. So this does this in inches, right?
No, it does it in inches, but it's really stupid the way it does it. So that is 11.5 inches. It's showing you to 1 decimal point, but there's no decimal.
That's why I was so
It's
confused.
real dumb. I do not know why it does that.
So I guess I can see him through the opening of my tent.
Yeah, it will ignore the tens for the most part.
All right. So I have quick draw. So we're gonna do that.
Fancy.
We're gonna focus, and then we're gonna randomize.
Nice. My favorite part.
I'm gonna start with Titus, then Zeb, then Abe. So
Is Abe? I don't think Abe is.
they're engaged. They're engaged.
Oh no,
Zeb.
You're right. You're right.
Zeb has an 11. Abe has a 10. I'm gonna drop. It's the lowest one gets hit, right?
Yep.
We're gonna cheat for Zeb that 3.
All right.
So Zeb is gonna get shot.
That's
And
one way to use the lows.
Yep.
and I will be using both positives. And the positives will add to damage, right? Or no, just the
Positives from the focus.
yes.
Yeah, it's positive to the attack, positive to the damage.
All right, flipping 3.
Why do you get 3?
because I got a double positive.
Oh, because you get an extra focus when you focus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I get 2 focus.
Well,
And
the
so,
Black Joker has foiled your plan.
well, I get to
Completely.
draw a card, so there's that.
So
Now I have a card in my hand.
I'm gonna say in all of the chaos and confusion, and in addition, the glare from the fire really threw off your aim. You were a little groggy because you were getting ready to go to bed, and you thought you lined up a shot, but you don't even hear the bullet hit anything. It just kind of goes off into the darkness.
Almost like fate hates me.
To be fair, last time Aimless played, he got 3 Black Jokers, and they were the only Black Jokers.
Please don't remind me.
Bad.
Somewhere you hit a
Located me
cat.
Well, the Black Joker's gone, guys. Godspeed.
for now.
True.
Thank you kindly.
Turns out dice rigged this against me, and there's 3 more hiding in that deck.
Oh god.
I made your twist deck all Black Jokers. All right, Abraham is up.
Sweet. I punch it.
You punch it. Target number 11.
I will succeed with a 12.
Nice.
So that's good. So 12, is it just a -1?
It'll be 2 negatives, but
It'll be -1. Exactly. So I will flip 2 and take the worst. It shall be weak damage of 2. Or let me double check that. I think it's actually 1.
I think it's 1.
It's 1. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not that good at Kung Fu. All right. Second attack.
Target number 11.
I will succeed. I will get a 16, which isn't quite enough to get any benefit from it.
Nope. So,
So
1 negative is what you're gonna flip.
Red Joker.
Hey, there's a thing. How many is that?
Is it still weak plus severe, or is it
Yeah, second edition.
severe plus 1?
Weak plus severe. Which in this case.
Okay, so 5.
Okay.
So 5. Still standing?
Yup.
Cool.
So,
So
as you
I
guys
said-
engage in this melee fight, you hear him sort of grumbling under his breath to you. You hillbillies come into our territory and bother with our business. And as you punch him the second time there, you can see that his whole face is bloodied. He looks a real mess, but he looks no less motivated to stab you with this large knife he's carrying.
Absolutely, go for it.
So anyway, I started stabbing.
Exactly.
If the left one don't get you, and the right one will.
Yep.
Watch out for the second one. It's sneaky.
While
I'm sure
that's
there's
going on,
there's another sneaking up.
Titus is gonna try to get away from him. And in the chaos of the fight that's going on, he's able to slip away and run off to a safe distance.
Good shit, kid.
And at that point, Zeb's gonna try to punch Abe.
He has a knife, but he tries to punch.
He's gonna punch him with his knife. It's a knifey punch.
That
The pointy
it
punch.
counts.
I'm gonna
So
kick
am I.
him in the face.
And you're actually gonna take a negative twist on your defense here.
Me?
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hang on.
What?
It's fine. I'll do it in a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, I get a not high enough. I get a 6.
That's a negative 6 total, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's still a negative on damage. That'll do 1,
So, ow.
and then he'll do it again.
He waves his knife across me and just cuts my clothing more and more. A few little minor nicks.
Look at the little scratchers.
It's gonna be like one of those typical anime girls after a fight after this.
Yep.
Down to 6.
How much health do you have?
8.
Oh my god.
Dang.
All right. Once
Guess
again,
we found our
Oh,
tank.
sorry.
target number 11 on a
Yep,
negative.
sorry. 13.
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. That will.
I'm lucky.
Save some good cards for the rest of us.
I forgot.
No,
do-
join the union and it's a benefit.
Damn it.
Now, if you can get me away from those black jokers, that's a pretty tempting offer.
Shit.
And we have dental.
Oh,
This guy's gonna need it after I'm done.
if they don't even have dental.
Hillbillies don't have dental.
Yeah, they don't have enough teeth.
God damn.
All right, Alex is up.
All right. Still don't think I'm in range. Nope. Got to keep running, but I can use both my points now to run.
Yep.
Because charging is more. You know what? I have an idea. First, we're gonna run to here. Then, I just want to stay just outside of an inch, so I'm not technically engaged. I'll tell my robot to follow me out. I'm just gonna make sure he stays out of range. Oops, that's the shift key. All right, good. That's all I got. I want to stay out of range, so Gunther has an easier time trying to shoot him.
All right, sounds good. Speaking of Gunther, you're up.
Man. Okay. So,
You only get one shot though, because next turn I'm gonna beat him with a wrench.
oh yeah, that'll kill him though. Second verse, same as the first. We're gonna fucking we're gonna focus, and then I'm gonna blasty. First card is gonna be for Abe. Second card will be for Zeb. This is Abe.
Oh no.
This is Zeb.
Uh-oh.
And unfortunately, I only have one card in my hand, and I think I'm gonna save it to cheat down the attack on Abe. I'm sorry. All right, so unfortunately, I have.
Abe will remember this.
No, wait, forget.
Unfortunately, Do I have to use? Do I declare focus before when I flip,
Yes.
or
You declared it
So
when you declare the attack, so you are using your
Okay.
focus.
okay? Yeah, no, that was the idea. I was gonna use it. So
But you don't have to
You-
use. You still get to choose the card, so it actually works out better this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 cards. What is your defense, my friend?
4.
It's a 4.
Okay, so flip another card.
Sorry, it's a 2. Sorry, not a 4.
Oh no! I
Okay.
hit this guy on anything but a black joker. You're supposed to draw me cards,
No,
you
he
fool.
he still has to flip for his defense. It's an opposed duel, so
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take the 4.
so turtle flip.
What's your total?
Flip your defense.
My total is a 10, but if it hits, I can ricochet and do free damage on Zeb. Hold on.
Sure.
No, it's a mask. Don't let me lie to you.
I mean, it just means that I have to punch you next. It's fine.
Damn.
It's fine. Go for it.
First
I've been shot in the
orchid.
back before.
What are the totals here?
First orchid
10
messes
against
my hand.
4. Is that right?
10
I got
to
a 4
4.
total.
So that would be a straight flip
So it's a
with 2
double
positives.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, where did the discard pile just go?
I don't know. I think I flipped through the
Hold
the
on.
last 3.
Don't click anything. Oh, it shuffled. I think. Yeah, because
Yeah, because I flipped 3.
1 and then yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Were those the same cards or no?
No, they
No.
were completely different cards. I'll take this though. I'll gladly do 1 damage to my friend instead
Ow.
of 3.
Watch where you're shooting.
All
I
right,
can't see shit.
and everybody can draw a card because the deck had to get shuffled. That was weird.
Yay.
I have an idea.
All right.
Maybe everyone should start bringing guns to quests
Listen,
instead of punchy everything.
listen. If we get paid more, I'll buy a gun and install it on the robot.
I will give you this man's gun after we kill him.
You really want me shooting at negative? The blind guy?
Not you. You just need to have a better defense.
Isn't there? What's the skill for
All right, Abraham's up.
I'm gonna get more armor.
pistol?
That's the plan.
Ooh, I have a -2 to pistols. That's a problem.
I mean, you could always flip good.
True.
I'm concerned.
I'm in danger.
All right, Abe, you gonna punch him again?
Oh yeah. Wait, this is my turn.
Hit him with the other
I
hand.
didn't know. I
Turn
haven't
number
actually
11.
attacked him this turn.
No, this is your turn. You
So
just
this is my.
Yep, refresh.
Yeah, I just started. All right. So 11.
Yep.
Cool.
touch total.
Yeah, that's my total.
All right, that'll be a triple negative, but you ignore one, so double negative.
Okay. That's so one more card. So double 4s and a 12. So I guess I'll go with the weak of 1, and then one more attack.
Hold on, don't do anything
Punch
yet.
me.
Hold on.
Okay. Something happened.
He's getting critical effects because you hurt him bad.
Ooh.
Good. So my second AP, I'm actually going to intimidate him, if that's possible. To be like, do I have to? Yeah. So I'm going to try to intimidate him to make him give up.
And then we should probably tie him up and get him to tell us what's going on.
All right, intimidate. It's against his centering. Can somebody tell me what centering is based on? What aspect it's from?
Centering.
Tenacity.
Yep.
All right, target number 10.
All right, my intimidation is 4. So, Oh, why did it do it twice? Sorry about that. So I get a 10.
Did you just click that too, or what was that? I'm confused.
That it clicked and my mouse clicked 1 twice, which is why I did 2 separately. And then the
Flip it again.
All right. Yeah. Trigger. So I succeed. I get a 13, and I do have a trigger. I just don't think it's mask. It's a ram. Okay. So yeah, I get a 13 intimidation. Be like, give up, or I'm gonna knock out the rest of your tooth.
He does not respond, at least verbally, to what you said.
Is he unconscious?
And those
Not yet.
are my 2 AP.
All right, so he's going to take another stab at you with his bowie knife.
That's not a noise.
It's going to be
All right, so
target number 11 with a negative.
all right, so 2. Wow, I guess I'll take the 1. I get a 3.
Okay, straight flip for damage. Oh, sad. Dislike.
I looked away for a second.
That's 1 damage.
I'll take the 1 damage, I guess.
You notice that he is moving a little bit more sluggish than he was before, and
Go for his knees.
He kind of swipes at you lazily. He nicks you, but you get a chance to make a follow up.
He gets to do it again.
No, he will not. Alex.
Okay, cool.
Huh?
Alex is up.
Okay, all I heard was out and then stop, so I thought you were going to say something else. All right. Okay, so charging, I get 2 attacks when I move in on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure I don't need to measure this. Yeah, he's within range. I'm going to hit him with the wrench. Let me double check my wrenching. All right, that's 3. I got
Target number 11.
I could have hit him from farther out. Anyway, 1 flip. Ooh, that ain't good enough. Cheating time.
Yay!
I'm assuming everyone can see that now. So that is a 12. And you said 11, right?
Yeah, so that hits. It's going to be a double negative.
I'd like to just say how cool the Fool looks. I didn't realize how awesome your back was on your cards.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's 3 cards. Let me get these out of the way. Double negative. Yikes, that's 2. No, actually, that's pretty good. Because it's 2/2/4 on my damage track. So I hit him for 2.
Okay, he's going to flip a critical effect. Probably bad.
Ooh.
Okay, that knocks him out.
All right.
After all that.
Yeah, so you run in, while he's kind of focused on Abe and they're grappling back and forth, you run in with your wrench and smack him on the back of the head and he falls down like a sack of potatoes.
I'm gonna
You
look out
guys
for
need his
Titus.
body. You guys get his body, I'll get his horse.
He's not dead yet, so let's at least bind him up so he can't bother us, and let's get some info out of him.
You mean we're not going to throw him into the fire?
No, that's after.
Okay.
I look for Titus.
You see Titus just sort of cowering over by the next tent, watching what was going on. So everybody can close the map out, and then also you may discard as many cards as you would like, and then draw cards until you have 3.
I'm good with mine. I want to keep it low.
Ooh, that's a nice plus. Hey, Dice.
Mhm.
What kind of pistol does this man have?
Do you want to go check what kind of pistol this man has?
Oh, yeah.
I figured you might.
I definitely want to see what he's got. What's this man packing?
Do you want to search him generally?
Oh shit, he's packing heat.
Hey, I might as well search him, too.
I mean, pat him down when we're trying to tie him up.
Is anyone else going to look first? Because Gunther's the furthest away, so you guys can all.
I mean, I'll look while I'm trying to bind him up.
Okay, so you're tying him up. Gunther's going to search him. What's Abe doing?
I'm gonna go check his horse, and I'm gonna tell everyone else, hey, he mentioned he weren't no alone, so be on your guard. There might be more of these hicks. I'm gonna go check his horse.
Okay. So, Alex, you're able to. He's unconscious, so you're easily able to tie him up, bind his arms and legs. Gunther, why don't you give me a target number 9 notice check?
Flippy flip. What is my notice? Is this one of those checks where if it's higher, more stuff happens?
Margins of
Or-
success could potentially get you more things. That's always the case.
And you said it was a 9?
Yep.
Fuck it. YOLO.
Oh.
That puts me at a 14, so that'd be 1 margin of success, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you find the following: a Collier Navy pistol.
Ooh, hold on. Let me. So I got a second Collier Navy.
It's got 6 rounds in it. You also find an extra 6 rounds on him. You find a Bowie knife that he was holding. You find half a script. And do you want his clothes? Because I know you in the past you've been interested in clothes.
This man is naked now, and I'm taking his horse.
I mean, that's
And,
a given.
Spoiler alert: Gunther has watched Game of Thrones, and so we're gonna do some stuff. Your name
That's
is
ominous.
Reek. Your name is Reek now.
God, there's no alignment system in this.
So you his clothes are they're pretty well worn. They're not filthy like some clothes you found in the past, but they're
Mine is.
they're well used.
Hmm.
They're a little dirty from some kind of being out on the trail, but nothing that you wouldn't expect out of the situation.
Is his hat bigger than mine?
Oh, that's a good question. How big is your hat?
Mine's a stereotypical cowboy hat.
Say no.
Okay, so that's why we won the fight.
Yeah.
Does he have a duster?
No,
Damn.
Is this man a gremlin?
he's not.
Oh,
Can I take this man's hat?
You can take his hat, sure.
I'm putting it on the robot.
Do
I love
either of y'all have a pistol skill?
I have a -2 to that. You might want to hold
Damn.
on to that
Don't
until
look at
some of
me.
us can.
put it on the robot.
That's not a bad idea. Hold on to it until I can equip the robot with it.
Does a robot have fingers to pull a trigger?
This one doesn't.
So what do I find on the horse?
Yeah, give me a target number 9 nose check. Let's see what you find.
That's apparently a failure. So I'm gonna do the same thing. YOLO. Why aren't you transferring? There you go.
Nice.
15.
Wow. Okay. So you find, unfortunately, he has most of his important things on him. But you do find let's say a 5-yard length of rope. You find, we'll say, a quarter of a script, so 25 pence.
Okay.
And let's say you find another 2 days worth of rations. So like some hard.
That's pretty useful.
It's not tasty, but it's useful.
Oh. Especially if he's starving. it's a good negotiation thing. How do I bandage myself up from the wounds that I took and the bullet that went through my shoulder?
You can give yourself a doctor check. You can only be the subject of a doctor check once per hour. And it's a target number 5. You heal 1 point if you make it, and then you heal an extra point for every margin of success. So every 5.
What's your doctor skill?
That's your answer.
Yeah, you might want to let me take a look at it because I have a +2 to it.
Yeah, my answer is to, with -2, is to put alcohol on it.
Gunther's thing is to throw dirt on it. Yeah.
Hey,
exactly. I'm not alcohol, so I sit at the campfire and look at all my scratches, oh, come on.
He's all good and tied up, right? Like the dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go over and take a look at Abe's wounds, see what I can do for him.
All right, target number 5, doctor.
Flip. That's a 7. 8. That's an 8.
All right, so you notice that he's got a bunch of pretty shallow lacerations across his chest and his arms from the knife, and also a bullet wound. But the bullet wound is relatively minor. It looks like the bullet came out the other side.
Punched clean through. Didn't hit anything vital.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's it's still a little bit outside of your ability to fully treat. So it's gonna heal him for 1.
I can at least patch him up slowly.
Yeah.
Down to 3 damage. Thank you kindly.
No problem. You took most of the damage. The least I could do is help you out of it.
Well, when a feller walks up on another feller while he's sleeping and draws a gun on him, what am I supposed to do other than kick his teeth in?
Too right.
As you say that, he's laying on the ground, and you just hear a little snore come out of him.
Well,
are you guys gonna pack it in now, or what? What's the plan here?
Probably be on high alert for a little while. Make sure no more buddies show up.
Well, yeah. Again, he did say that that we were getting in, or well, he did say he was getting in. We were getting in some of his and his kin's business, so I imagine he's not alone. He'll probably be missed shortly hereafter. We might want to skedaddle.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack up camp and move for now.
Or set an ambush.
That is also true.
You notice Titus is standing a couple feet away, and he looks pretty shaken. But he sort of slowly wanders his way towards the group. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you guys hadn't have been there, I don't even. There's no way I could. He had a gun. He was gonna shoot me.
Take it easy, kid. Come and sit.
He's gonna wander back over towards the fire and sit down.
How about you, kid? You any good with a gun?
No, I don't. I've never used one. Hey, do you still got any more of that? Whatever was in that flask?
Just a swaller, but it's all yours, kid. You deserve it. You did good. You didn't die.
He's gonna he's gonna look at you as you go to hand him the alcohol, and he's gonna reach out to take it. And as you say he didn't die, you see him physically react, flinch. But then he grabs the flask and very cautiously opens it, kind of smells it and winces, but then he tips it back anyway. And then he makes a really exaggerated grimace, like this is the first time he's ever tasted whiskey. But you do notice right after that he sort of calms down a bit.
Make a union man out of you yet, boy.
Hey,
just clap on.
I'll settle for just surviving all this.
It's all most of us can ask for, especially out here. You did good, kid, getting out of the way, though.
He's just kind of 1,000-yard stare just past the fire, just kind of sitting there quietly.
Yeah, brush with death will do that to you.
So how about that ambush idea? What you say, me and the kids sit by the fire and the other two you folks take out of the camp light in case someone else comes a knocking tonight.
That's a terrible idea, especially since they don't think they know of our numbers since they only sent one guy.
What did Grunkle Stan say?
We're discussing setting up an ambush or moving camp.
Well, they obviously know where we're at, so maybe it's a good idea to get out of here while we got the cover of darkness.
That's not a bad idea.
This is their neck of the woods.
Well, we got a horse now. Well, I don't think it's anything to move camp about a mile down the road.
We can still set up an ambush down there, but no fire.
Let's set up camp
Mm.
off the beaten path. Make it a little harder to find us.
I'm good with that
We
idea.
knew about him. What about the guy on the ground? Shouldn't we ask him some questions first? I'm gonna like flex my fists.
Um,
I'll walk
I'm gonna
over and
take
give him. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take this dude's sock and like turn it inside out and use it like for a gag for him. Like I'm gonna stuff it in his mouth.
Okay.
And let's wake him up. Let's ask him questions.
I'm gonna take the kid, Titus, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna take Titus and have him turn away and walk to the edge of the firelight with him. Keep him distracted.
This ain't gonna be pretty.
Okay.
You're gonna want to look away from this, kid. Why don't we go look at the stars?
All right. So who's
All right.
trying to wake Zeb up?
I'll whistle my robot over so we can get ready for this.
Alex will play good cop. Gunther will play bad cop.
Shocking. All right. So I'll say it takes some doing. You have to kind of shake him quite a bit, and it takes 5 or 10 minutes. But after a bit, he sort of just barely opens his eyes and looks up at you.
Welcome back to the world of the living, princess.
He just kind of like mumbles under his breath.
Well, let's find out if Abe left you some teeth, Gunther. And I'll gesture to him to begin.
All right, partner. We got two options here we can take. And seeing as how I ain't put that fire out, one of those options gonna make use of it. You can tell me what I want to know, or we could just throw you in the fire. All right. So, how many of you are there?
He's gonna kind of roll his head over in your direction, and then he's gonna spit on the floor right by your boots. Is he still naked?
Yes, he's naked.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he spits on my boots, Gunther is gonna respond accordingly. Well, I just want to show you that I mean business. I could leave you alive, but I just want you to understand that I'm not lying when I tell you we're gonna make use of this fire. You go ahead and grab his top half. Bring him over here, Alex.
Give me
Gunther's gonna grab his ankles. I'm gonna put the sock in his mouth and I'm gonna grab him by the ankles.
No, hold on. Why don't we just make this easier for ourselves? Just go grab a stick that's nice and hot.
Give me a target number 10 intimidate check, Gunther.
It
Can I
doesn't
assist
have
with
to be
that?
intimidating for it to happen.
I don't know what assisting does if I can even do that.
Do you have any
Oh.
ranks in intimidate?
Oh, it's
Let me
number
find
4.
out.
I have a negative in intimidate.
So do I!
He doesn't have to take me seriously for me to be serious.
No, that's fine. But we want to see if you're scaring him or not.
I didn't take intimidate. I should have.
Oh my god, the one intimidation person just left with the kid. Nice.
That was not lost on me.
I'm the good cop, I guess.
You know what? I got a better idea. And I'm gonna go switch out with Abe.
Well, I still need you to flip it for me. So
I know.
dog, give me a intimidate.
Oh yeah, I flipped it. I have a 4.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he just is nonplussed by your threats.
I'm gonna burn you alive.
I'm just gonna laugh and be like, this ain't gonna work. I'll be right back.
Mickey Mouse, don't scare me.
I'm gonna start dragging him by myself then.
Make
Okay.
it slow. Increases the effect as I walk off.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have sand and dirt going in his ass, so I mean that might help a little bit.
The old discomfort method.
Do I need a flip for that dice?
No, you can just pull him. That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna pull him to the edge of the fire.
All right. Do you put him in the fire in any way, or are you just pulling him to the edge of the fire?
Now I'm gonna ask you a question, and I don't need words. I just need you to pick for me, and if you don't pick, I'll pick. Which one of these is your favorite foot?
He's gonna try to hawk up a loogie. It sounds a little dry, but he then.
Well, he's got that gag in his mouth.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the sock.
the sock. That's why I was saying all you gotta do is he's just gotta look at one of his feet.
Give us a
Tie the
little
sock
indication.
into it. Did you like secure the sock anywhere, or is it just stuffed in his
Oh,
mouth?
that bitch is stuffed.
Okay, so he's gonna try to spit it out.
Well, on that note, one of his feet goes into the fire, and I put my foot on his knee, so it's kind of hard for him to move it.
Okay, give me another target number 10 intimidate check, but take a positive twist because you are torturing this man.
Wham! Damn, I got an 8. This man obviously doesn't think I mean business.
He is
Tickles.
he's already in so much pain that he does not yet feel the fire on his toes.
Well,
So
yeah,
do I come back yet?
That's up to you. What are you doing?
I'm over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
We need your expertise over here. I'll take over.
When I walk in, I'm gonna be like, "Quit tickling him. That's only gonna make it worse." I'm gonna walk over to him, squat in front of him. How you doing there, buddy? You still got all your teeth?
Are you gesturing like you're about to remove some, or are you just asking him the question?
No, I'm just gonna give him like that Joker slap to the side of the face, just like jarring but not damaging, just like a proud father, tapping the boy's cheek. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
All right, give me target number 10 intimidate.
Sure. Yeah, I get a 12.
He having successfully spit the sock out, it just kind of like dribbles down the front of his body. He coughs a few times and then he looks up at you. What do you want to know?
So, you mentioned that we were messing in your business, and it's quite the contrary. You were messing in our business. So, what exactly is your business, and who else is with you?
There's no one with me. I was hired by a blonde guild lady. I didn't ask no questions. She told me to come here, kill the boy. That's all I know.
That's all you know?
That's what I said.
I see. I'd like to believe you, and maybe you are telling the truth. But the simple fact of the matter is, I won't know until you lose some toes. So, unfortunately, I gotta do my job, and I gotta break your leg.
Give me a target number 8 scrutiny check.
Well, I think we got that covered, friend.
Black Joker.
Okay, yeah. You have no idea whether he's telling the truth or not. You just high on the excitement of torturing a person.
Why not? Gunther definitely is.
I'm doing my job. There's a difference. I was paid to get this man to safety, and to guarantee this man's safety, I will do what I need to, including break legs.
I mean, if it's we can burn one and then break the other, and then burn the other, then break the other. Perfect.
See, he gets it.
I got a thing for symmetry, bro. Like if
It's a
it's off
method.
symmetry,
How does every one of these games degenerate into stealing from homeless people or torturing or some other crazy ridiculous?
You chose a good
Because
bunch.
Galen-
Let's say that.
because
Because
Dice, I chose to play chaotic. I know there's no alignment, but I'm super chaotic. Well, I'm evil too, but that's just me.
My alignment is chaotic. Fuck you.
My character that was a melee character would have been really nice, and you would have liked him. But you chose degeneracy.
All right. So what are you doing to this poor man?
Gonna break his kneecap with my knuckle dusters.
All right. Give me a target number 11. I guess you can just do it as a melee attack with a positive twist because he's prone.
All right, so flip 2 and take flip 3 and take the highest because I am nearsighted. So red Joker, I'm lucky. That's a really high number. I think that's a 18.
All right. So that would be a straight flip for damage.
Yes, ignoring any negatives from him. So straight flip will be moderate of 2 to his right kneecap.
Okay. So you slam your fist into his kneecap, and you hear a crunch, and he lets out a long and pained scream.
Is it still muffled? Do you remove the gag?
He spit it out.
I'm gonna take
Oh.
my other hand and put it over his mouth.
Do I have a reflex to cover the kid's ears?
If you want to.
What would I flip for
Oh.
that?
So, Gunther, having seen this man basically invert this dude's leg at the knee, Gunther immediately changes face. Look, Abe, I feel like now's the perfect time to talk about earlier. I'm really sorry for shooting you. That has never happened to me before. And I just want to make sure we're still cool. Like I really didn't mean to. Y'all were kind of on top of each other, and I like had fire in my face, and it was pretty far away, I guess, but we still good.
I'm gonna turn and look at him. I have my piercing green eyes look you up and down, and I'm just like, shit happens, man. Just don't make it a habit. Otherwise, I may get into my old habits.
And Gunther is immediately reconsidering his job prospects.
Again?
Dude, I want metal limbs. That sounds cool.
Ooh. Well, we have a robot guy, so
We'll
I'll
put
put
we'll put a turret on Gunther's back, and the toolkit can use it.
So, my good friend Zeb, my old friend Zeb, is your answer still or would you like to answer the question again?
As soon as you remove your hand from his mouth, he starts stammering out. I already told you everything I know. I don't know why you went and did that. Oh shit, that hurts. Ugh. I told you everything I know. There was a blonde guild lady. I didn't ask no questions. I just take the job, do the job, and get the money. That's all I know. Come on, just let me go.
What's the money? How much you getting paid?
I don't even remember. I'm obviously not getting paid anything now.
How much were you getting paid, boy?
She was gonna give me 10 script.
And script.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Zeb. Gunther's looking at his burnt foot. It looks to me like it might get infected. So, he pulls out the Bowie knife he stole. I might have to take the foot. I'm very sorry about this, Zeb. And I thought you were a pretty cool dude, but
You don't have to do that. I already told you everything I know. Honest, I told you everything. There's nothing else I can tell you.
Well, I told you I like you, and I don't want you to die from any sort of infection.
Wait.
Go.
Wait. Hang on a second. I just got me an idea. So, how good is your recollection of your blonde employer lady?
What do you mean?
You describe her if she was in a lineup?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Gunther with a smile.
Gunther is looking at him, and both of his eyes are looking in different directions. Huh?
Like, let me talk to the other one. You keep an eye on him real quick. I'm gonna walk over back to with the others.
Sounds like things are going well over there.
As a matter of fact, we have a new witness. Someone who can bring down a guild member, which is pretty valuable to someone such as myself. So what you think?
More value might give us more money. I'm all for it.
All right. Gonna say, why don't y'all come back to the fire?
All right. You good with that, Titus?
He's still kind of staring off into the distance. Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to kind of gently guide him by the shoulders.
Is anyone still watching Zeb?
Yeah, I'm with Zeb, and when they walk up, I'm gonna be talking to Zeb, and I'm gonna be like, "Well, look, we won the fight. I took what's yours, but I'm willing to at least give you your underdraws. All right. You got to look somewhat decent while we on the road."
So as you're saying that to him, he kind of looks up at you, and then you see his head slump, and he loses consciousness again.
Well,
He's still
Good
like,
talking to you, kiddo.
he's still like bleeding and has a broken leg now, and he's all fucked up.
Yeah, we never fixed that problem.
No.
He'll probably never walk again, but that doesn't hurt me any.
It's just irrelevant, really. Legs are unimportant.
He will remember for the rest of his life.
And everyone he tells will remember for the rest of their life.
So I'm going to explain to Gunther the idea of having a second witness brought to further incriminate the guild officer and the value of such things, especially to an organization that I may or may not belong to.
Oh, okay. No, I understand that. I just wasn't listening when you was talking to him.
Fear of God.
You're an honest man, and I respect you for that.
So I'm all about Southern hospitality, friend.
I'm gonna look at the doctor type and be like, "Can you like tie some sticks or something to his legs so he might be able to go a little further on the morrow?"
I'll see what I can do. What's the target number on that?
So, are you just trying to do a regular doctor check to like stop the bleeding and stuff, or are you actually trying to fix his leg?
Just to stop the bleeding so we can get him there.
Okay, target number 5, regular doctor check.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Whatever that is, it's +2.
14.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, you slap some bandages on him, get him at least get the bleeding under control, and
I gesture to Gunther to hand me his shirt so I can use it as a tourniquet.
do you also put some underwear back on him so he's not sitting here naked?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Give him some dignity.
I will give you his shirt and his boxers.
Oh, it's tidy whities. This is 1908 or so.
When were boxers invented?
I don't know, but he's not wearing them.
I didn't want to wash the skid marks out anyway.
All right, so what's the plan now? He's unconscious.
1925.
Interesting.
Well,
So they
luckily
just
for
rerolled
us, we have a horse now,
Yeah.
and so no one has to carry this guy.
That's true.
Sounds good.
And he will serve as the perfect riot shield.
I like the way you think.
So Titus is gonna at some point while you guys are working on this guy, he's just gonna stand up and he's gonna start kind of slowly wandering back towards his bedroll. I'm gonna turn in. It's been a long day.
Well, I feel like
We should move first.
Yeah, we should pack everything up, go a mile down the road, and then we'll set up camp. You know, we got to do what we can to hide our tracks.
He kind of nods in agreement. I'll say that you're able to pack up everything there, put out the fire, load Zeb up on his horse with a little bit of a struggle, but you get through it. You move about a mile down into a slightly more isolated area and bed down for the night. Is anyone staying watch, or are you just gonna go to bed?
After what just happened, we should probably stay and watch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we should keep to the original plan. But we need to set up a tent right next to Titus's tent, so someone's always within arm's reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you
I'm
doing
assuming-
with Zeb when you're sleeping? Are you just gonna lay him on the floor, or what?
What I will do is he will be tied up with his arms behind his back and his legs bound, and we will tie his with his arms tied behind his back, we'll tie it to his saddle. So if something happens, the horse gets spooked, the horse is gonna drag his ass.
That's clever.
I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible.
Right. So
I mean, the alternative could be we could tie him to like a tree or something if there is one, and then tie the rope to like a noose on his neck. So if the horse gets spooked, he will just take off with just the head.
Well, I was gonna do that, but just tie the noose to the horse. But I didn't want to go that far.
Okay.
all right, so I will say that you take rotations, keeping watch, and bright and early in the morning, you are all whoever it was still sleeping you're all awakened by the sound of a man.
Can you hang on a second?
Yeah.
Can the doctor give me a little bit more bandaging?
Yeah.
Like, because it's once every hour. So
Yeah, that definitely took more.
if he could,
So
Yeah, I'll do that.
yeah, that'd be cool before we get into another scuffle.
That's a 9.
So that's another point.
yeah, that's one more.
Okay. Is that all I get?
What do you mean?
Because it's once every hour.
Yeah,
I have no other bonuses, so.
you can try again in the morning, but for now,
Okay, cool. I look better.
yeah. So you take turns rotating to keep watch. As soon as the sun comes up, anyone who is still asleep is awoken by the sound of Zeb yelling, "Hey, can I gotta take a piss? You gonna just leave me here tied up to my horse? I gotta take a piss." He's sitting up with his broken leg kind of hanging limply in front of him. But he's like trying to bounce on his ass to kind of get more attention from you guys.
Gunther will step out of the tent and he'll he's still messing with that Bowie knife. Like, it's so fascinating and sharp and shiny. And he's gonna kneel in front of him and he's gonna look him dead in the eye.
You already did me enough. You already did enough damage to my dignity. You gonna make me piss on myself too?
Well,
I'm gonna.
well, that actually goes to the point I'm fixing to make. He's gonna motion with the knife. If you need to piss, ain't nothing stopping you. Just get up. There's a tree right next to your horse. Just
How am I supposed to get up after you broke my knee?
Well, first of all, I didn't break nothing. All right.
Well, you're here with the psychopath that did it. Just help me up so I can piss.
Don't use big words.
Can I just walk over? You gonna cooperate with us?
I'll do whatever you need. Just help me up so I can pee.
I'll help him up.
I'm gonna look around to the opposite direction to see if he's trying to cover for someone else. This is something that I would use if I was trying to distract people.
All right, so Alex helps him up, and he just kind of he stands there and looks over at Alex. You gonna make me pee in my underwear?
Thought about it, but no. I don't want to smell it all day, so I'll help him out.
Gunther is laughing at this shit.
Make the robot do it.
You
Just-
help
Yeah, no,
him.
I'll have the robot do it.
All right,
Just remember, any more than 2 shakes, you're playing with him. All right.
How am I
Nice.
supposed to play with it? My hands are tied behind my back. You fucking. Ugh.
I wasn't talking
I
to you,
think he was-
dumbass.
Talking to me.
I will blow your fucking hand off if you talk to me like that again. All right, and I'll do it with your own gun.
Buddy, hurry up and piss or I'm leaving you here.
As soon as the robot pulls his underwear down, he starts peeing and he lets out a long, drawn out sigh as he empties his bladder. He clearly.
That should definitely be the quote at the start of the session.
He's just like, oh yeah, I needed that.
This is the exact thing we needed to roleplay today.
He kind of hops up and down on his good leg and then kind of sits back down in a slump. So you guys just gonna leave me like this, tied up, can't move?
Listen, after the stunt you
Yeah.
pulled, this is the best you can ask for.
He's gonna grunt.
Well,
As
there's
that's going on-
actually
As that's going on, Titus gets up out of his bed and kind of wanders over. So you guys ready to head out?
You guys good?
Think so?
Titus interrupts Gunther, but that might be for the best. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I'll say you pack everything back up, and are you gonna just put Zeb on the horse?
Yep.
All right. So he bitches and complains the whole time, but eventually you get him sort of stuck up on the horse.
Like a sack of potatoes.
I was gonna say,
Throw him
are you
over
gonna
the
just have
side.
him like folded over it, like laying across the horse, or are you gonna tie
Yeah.
his legs? Okay. So
Yeah, he's not gonna have any dignity in
yeah,
this.
no, he's just laying on the horse tied up. He's gonna continuously just bitch and moan the entire time. Just I can't believe this disrespect. You uncivilized, ungreat. I can't believe you're gonna make me just lay across my own damn horse like this is unreasonable.
Gunther!
Walk over to
After he does that for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna go off the road and grab a long, jagged tree branch, and I'm gonna stick it on the horse next to him. And I'm gonna tell him, "Well, if you want to keep complaining about the situation you're in now, I can definitely make it a lot worse."
He's gonna continue complaining, but now he's gonna just do it quietly to himself, so that it's
There.
almost inaudible. You can tell he's still going, but it's much quieter. Fucking disrespect! I can't believe this is
I'm
unbelievable.
gonna
Sorry, what was that? I can't quite hear you over the sound of you being pathetic.
as we're doing this walk, I'm gonna open up to my coworkers. I'm starting to think this job is just an outlet for some of my tendencies, and I think I may have a problem. And he's gonna like kind of start crying in his hands.
tap him on his back.
You know, there's a place for people like you. It's called the Union.
Tell me more. I want to be one of the good guys.
I'm just absentmindedly filing a complaint to HR right now.
All right, so you guys keep walking. Titus is kind of keeping to himself. He's much less talkative today. He seems like what happened last night really got to him.
Oh, while we're walking, at some point I'm gonna be walking with Titus, and I'm gonna give him this man's revolver, and I'm gonna tell him, "Look, son, one day here in Malifaux, you're gonna have to defend yourself, and use this when that time comes." I'm gonna give him the ammunition and the gun that I got from the gentleman.
He's gonna look over at you like it's the first time he's noticed you today. I can't believe they tried to kill me.
Listen, son, this is Malifaux. People kill each other all the time here.
No, we're a lot
And
less than that.
As you say that, he looks down at the gun that you're offering to him, and he gets this kind of like startled look on his face. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I'd be more danger to myself than anyone else.
listen, you don't
take
have
that gun. Boy, you take that gun and you defend yourself. You're one of the good uns. I can see that.
How old is
Good uns
Abraham?
don't last long.
Oh, Abraham's 23.
He keeps calling people boy. He is younger than you, so that's fair.
Yeah, but like he calls people boy as a respect thing, not a age thing, because he's lived a hard life on the streets of Malifaux.
As a respect thing, that's kind of disrespectful if they're older than you, but okay.
Yeah, it's exactly. So he definitely calls like Joss, sir. Absolutely. But anyways, so he
So you're
says,
saying,
Boy,
I was gonna say, you're saying if we join the union, we'll get a proper title.
exactly.
boy, you take that gun. You're one of the good uns. And good uns don't last long around here. They end up dead in a ditch. And I don't want that to happen to you. You know, us Union folk, we look out for each other. But you're all on your lonesome. Ain't nobody to protect you. Not especially not the guild.
And I'll spit on the ground.
Give me a target number 7 convince check.
Sure. Straight up?
Why do I have ranks in this?
Yeah, easily. Because I might have a margin of success. So convince, it's intellect based. Oof. So I got a 13.
Okay. So he will cautiously reach his hand out and take the gun. You can tell by how he grabs it that he was not lying about having never handled a gun before, because he immediately puts his finger right up against the trigger and holds the gun sort of awkwardly. And when he turns it to look at it, he points it directly at Gunther inadvertently.
yeah, Gunther's gonna react like you would imagine. He's gonna grab the gun and like point it up and away from people. Now don't point that at nobody you don't intend to use it on, all right?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just this is all new to me.
Yeah, we're all friends here, and we don't shoot our friends, okay?
No, of course
And
not.
he's gonna look at Abraham. We don't
Well,
shoot our friends
Well, I'm over there giving
Ever.
Abraham a nudge.
ever again. From this point
We
forward.
don't shoot our friends.
Starting now, we don't shoot our friends.
Starting right now.
All right, so you keep walking, and it's another pretty nice day. There's not much to see out here. You're just kind of wandering through the backwoods. The rest of the day is relatively uneventful.
Can I get another medicine check
Yeah,
to cure my bleed,
Flippy
my
flip.
bleediness?
Turn of
How
five.
many days are
The
we?
6.
So I heal 1.
Yep.
Looking better. Thank you.
How much damage do you still have on you?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna say that by the time we're kind of doing a little time lapse here, so we can flip that again and say that he checks you out again as you're walking.
Another flip.
That'll do it.
Yay!
Yep.
And while we're walking, I'm going to give Titus the general information about like gun safety and stuff like that, tips and the like.
Okay, his trigger discipline improves dramatically from that point forward.
Gunther's gonna listen, and he's gonna be like, "You mean you don't just point and shoot the gun? That's what I've been doing this whole time."
Quiet sound of my palm hitting my forehead in the background.
He
That
he
explains so damn much.
he says that with the stat 6 gun skill.
Say he's kind of an expert in guns.
And those natural born prodigies.
All right, so you continue on like that for most of the day, and eventually you start to notice the sun is starting to go down. It's getting late in the day. The sharp crack of a rifle shot cuts through the silence, and Titus cries out in pain as he's knocked to the ground by the force of the bullet. It looks like the shot caught him in the shoulder, judging from the bleeding seeping out from beneath where his hand is pressed to his chest. A moment later, there's a shout from the west, though you can't see the figure due to the light of the setting sun. Ain't no point in any of us wasting bullets here. Just keep going and leave the yokel behind, and we won't have any further trouble.
All right.
Can we clearly see this person talking to us?
You cannot. But as
What do we have for cover?
as that happens, you hear Zeb yell out, "You gotta untie me now! There's somebody shooting at us! Come on, just take the bindings off. I won't hurt you."
How about no? And I'm gonna we'll pull Zeb off the horse and throw it on top of the kid, so he has some cover.
Okay.
All right. Shield time, do your job.
I'm gonna start running towards for cover towards the source of the shouting.
Okay.
If there is cover that direction.
What's Alex doing?
Probably grabbing the kid and getting him out of the way.
And also drawing my knuckles.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll have my robot put in between me and where the shouting came from.
Yeah, so looking in the direction of where the voice came from, you see there's a bunch of different rock formations stretching out into the distance. They all look like, most of them aren't super high, but they look like you would be able to reasonably get cover behind them. You can't see where this guy's coming from, but you're fairly confident it's this direction based on his calling out to you. So Gunther is going to go try to put Zeb in front of the kid, but Alex is going to try to drag the kid into cover. Are you guys going to cooperate in this endeavor, or are you going to continue going about it the way you're going about it?
We should cooperate.
It sounds like we both have very good ideas, and making them one idea sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
So what
I
would this
agree.
great idea be?
Take the kid to cover and use Zeb as auxiliary cover.
The robot will help you move him.
All right, so why don't you give me a target number? Let's make it an 11. It'll be an acrobatics / athletics check. So if you want to do it cooperatively, one of you can choose one of those that you're good at, and the other can use their better skill to assist it.
I'm better at athletics. I got a 4.
I'm better at acrobatics, and I have a 3, so I will just assist you.
Well, keep in mind, when you assist, it's only your ranks in the skill that you contribute, not your AV. So.
Okay, yeah. So no, I can't really contribute. Might be better work separately here.
Well,
Right.
so if you do the flip and Alex has ranks in the skill, you can do the flip.
I can assist you with a 2 to it.
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
That's the way to do it.
So acrobatics would be the one I would want to use. And I have a 3 AV on it.
And I'll assist you with my 2 to make it a 5.
All right.
All right. So flip one card, +5. What's the number?
11.
So +5. Boom.
I'll do it.
Perfect.
Whammy.
Okay, so you guys all quickly jump into action. You grab Zeb off the horse. You very brutally throw him down on the floor next to one of the rock formations that's nearby, and Alex helps you move Titus over in that direction. You're able to do this pretty quickly before you hear another follow-up shot, and you're reasonably confident that Titus is in cover from wherever this shooting is coming from. Abraham, why don't you give me a target number 9 acrobatics check to see if you can get yourself into cover quickly while you advance.
Acrobatics is the thing that I decided not to take, so that's thank you very much. Can I do athletics for running for cover? Because athletics is running, jumping, and climbing.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Thank God. Really much, thank you. So that puts me at I just looked at it. +3, so 11.
Okay, so you charge forward as this all starts going down, and you're able to scramble into cover behind one of the rock formations further up from where they're kind of burying Titus behind a corpse wall.
It's not technically a corpse yet.
Yeah, but it might as well be. He's a meat shield either way, so.
Riot shield. It's the
Titus
kinder
is
term.
just sort of yelling out in pain as he's holding his chest, where it is bleeding fairly profusely. Basically, how this is going to work is this is supposed to be dramatic time, but the distance that you are away from him cannot be represented on Vassal. So we're going to play out a few rounds without actually being on the map, and then we'll switch over to the map once we kind of get in the same area that he's in, if that makes sense.
Oh,
I understand it.
Gunther is gonna grab Titus on the shoulders. Listen, man, you gotta calm down. All right, I know it hurts, but you need to stick to this rock. Use it as cover. Use this guy's cover if you got to, but just keep all your senses as sharp as you can. All right, just try and calm down. Center yourself. I know it hurts. You just need to center yourself. We'll take care of this.
He looks up at you as you start explaining that, and his scream kind of dies down, and then he starts nodding as he's listening to you. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it.
All right, kid, I'm gonna try and patch you up as best I can. I'll turn to Gunther. You go handle that, whatever he is.
All right.
I'll see to Titus here, and then I'll come help when I'm done here.
I'm gonna try to start dialogue with the sniper.
Okay, let's flip initiative just to keep the order of things in check here.
All right. Call it out when you want us to flip, so we don't all flip at the same time.
Yeah, dog first.
Who first?
Dog.
Okay. Flippy flip. I got a 2.
Aimless.
And flip. That's a 4.
Someone can flip for me. It's fine.
You got a 3. What's your initiative value?
+1.
It's all right, guys. In this situation, I'm bulletproof.
All right, Alex is up.
All right, I'm gonna doctor check the kid, see if I can't stop his bleeding.
All right, so on a cursory inspection, you're gonna notice that there is a bullet lodged in his shoulder.
We got to get that out.
It's gonna require a minor surgery. Would you like to attempt to perform the minor surgery, or do you just want to try to patch him up a little bit to keep him in okay shape?
Ask what the target number differences would be.
Yeah, so a doctor check's always a 5. A surgery is going to be on a 10.
I'll try and surgery it. I can cheat this.
Okay, target number 10.
Is that a different check or always doctor?
It's still the doctor's skill. It's just a target number 10 instead of a 5.
All right. Cheating in this.
Awesome. All right, so you immediately start trying to work on getting that bullet out, and after not too much fussing, it seemed to be in easy access wherever it stopped. You're able to grab it and pull it out, throw it on the floor.
Cool.
But now he is bleeding pretty significantly, so
I'm gonna have to stop that next. I'm assuming that's next round, though, or can I try that to stop that now?
I think surgery is just, I don't know how long surgery takes.
Well, you are the control of this game. I leave that decision to you.
Yeah, an hour. That sounds about right. So if you want
It takes an hour.
I guess you should have probably looked that up before you decided whether you're going to do it or not.
Yeah.
Do you want to just call that a regular doctor check, or do you want to say you're actually going in to do the surgery?
We'll back it up and go regular.
Okay.
So do I pull my card back or no?
Yeah.
Okay, put that back in my hand.
What was your total?
My total with that would have been an 8.
Okay. So yeah. So he'll heal 1.
I'll just try and stop the bleeding for now until we can get him to somewhere who can actually heal him.
What are you doing with your other AP?
Well, since I can only do one of those an hour, what do you guys think? Should I leave the robot here to keep an eye on the kid? Or should I stay here and keep an eye on him?
He's really important.
I'll stay here and keep an eye on the kid in case someone tries to sneak up.
If we don't succeed, you take the kid and you run. You know?
Sounds good to me. But I'm not sure what I can do on my turns now.
Send the robot?
I could send the robot up. Is there a range on giving orders, or just as long as I can see it?
I think it's just line of sight.
All right, I'll start sending the robot to try and have him move through cover. He's short, so it shouldn't be too hard.
I'm gonna check because I said that just completely talking out my ass, and I don't actually know if that's true.
It is if you say it is, oh Fate Master.
I mean, that's true, but I like to play by the rules.
The rules usually have precedence for this kind of thing just to make it easier. Kind of like the surgery I just tried doing.
Yeah, exactly. Better to check first.
I was like, a surgery can't be quick, but if the doctor says it is, or the DM.
He knows what he's doing.
Takes it. I don't know how long it takes to pull out a bullet lodged in a bone, but
Well, you gotta dig it in there, and yeah, it would probably take much longer than an hour.
yeah.
There are no requirements. You can just give it an order, which is weird. But
All right, go, my son.
I'm gonna say it has to be able to hear you because you guys don't have some kind of weird magical spiritual connection. It's just a robot.
Yeah, I ain't got a Vox in it yet.
Go
That's your
toolkit.
deal. You order it over the radio.
He said
There's no
there,
the dispatcher.
toolkit. I choose you.
All right,
Gotta
so
catch up. Oh.
it's so you spend your second AP not doing anything, just kind of keeping an eye out, I guess.
If I can, like, somehow use that to help me better keep an eye out or something, I don't know.
I'll just say you're being vigilant, and then
All right,
order the toolkit to run towards the gunman.
run towards the noise while trying to keep the cover as best it can.
What's its walk?
5.
And actually, can you guys give me your walks as well? What's Abraham's walk?
His walk is 4.
Oh, he's a slow boy, huh?
Yeah.
What about Gunther?
Grace -2.
Gunther is also at a 4, I think.
Why are you guys so slow?
My speed is a
Little
-1,
legs.
my friend.
Okay, Abraham's up.
All right. So I'm going to try to go to cover again, a little bit further up. But before I do, I'm going to call out to him and be like, "So listen, you what are you offering for the boy?" And try to get him talking.
You hear him let off a shot at the rock face in front of you, and it ricochets off the rock. I'm offering you to keep your life.
Bigger men than you have tried. I'm gonna, while he's after that ricochet shot, I'm gonna dive for a rock further up, closer to him.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check. Target number 9.
Ooh, currently failing, so I'm going to cheat because I don't want to get shot.
That's fair.
I think that puts me at a 9 or a 10. 3. So that puts me at 9 exactly.
Okay. So I'll say you use both of your APs to walk or to run and advance forward, and you jump behind the next rock formation, and you get into cover before he's able to do anything. Gunther's up.
So these rock facings, this is parallel with the road.
You're headed off away from the road. They're perpendicular to the road.
Okay. And so, all right. So the way I'm imagining it is it's like just the steep hills, and he's probably somewhere up higher, but I can walk. We're at the bottom, and I could walk.
It's not.
along
There's
the
not much of
bottom.
an elevation. It seems like he's probably behind another rock formation, like hiding. But he obviously had line of sight to where you guys were on the road because he shot Titus.
Well, Gunther's gonna step out from behind cover and with his hands up. How about we negotiate a different deal? I don't know how much you're getting paid, but I know how much we're getting paid to take the boy to the town.
What are you trying to do here?
Trying to change the deal. It at the end of the day, it's more of a distraction. Like Whatever Turtle does is his own thing, but
I have an idea for my next turn.
hash out something with him. Maybe he'll distract him from paying attention to what Turtle's doing.
Okay, let's call it a trick then. Give me a deceive check. What is scrutiny based on?
Scrutiny. It's cunning.
Yeah. Target number 8.
Target number 8. I'm getting a +2. Flippy flip. Boom. 11. And
All right.
that's my critical hit trigger. So it does an extra damage.
Okay. So you hear a shot ring out. Why don't you give me a target number 12 defense check, but take a positive twist because you successfully tricked him.
All right. So this is +5. Oh, I would have gotten it on the 7. Dodgy.
That's 12 exactly.
Oh no, I got I flipped
There's
a
a
10.
10.
I got a
Oh,
15.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So you hear shot ring out, and it ricochets off the rock like 2 inches away from your leg.
I don't have my weapon drawn or anything. I stepped out with my hands up.
Yep. He shot you anyway.
Well, I
So
get-
do I have a better idea of where the shots are coming from now?
Not particularly. You're still pretty far away.
But do I have a better idea?
Not particularly. You're still pretty far away.
All right. We just gotta make a mad dash.
Okay. Give me target number
Towards where-
9 athletics or acrobatics check.
We're gonna do acrobatics. Acrobatics is a 3, and I need a 9. Or I need a 6 or higher. I'm gonna cheat this in to make it a 9.
All right. So you also run up and jump behind some rocks to get yourself in cover before he's able to fire again. Back to Alex.
All right.
How many shots has he fired so far?
What was that?
How many shots has he fired so far?
2.
3, technically.
Oh yeah.
Because he shot the kid.
Right. That's fair. 3.
One
Actually-
above my head and one above Gunther's.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Alex. What are you doing? Just keeping watch still.
Actually, I was going to see if I could take the gun from Titus to help me out a little.
Okay. Yeah, he'll happily give it to you. He does not like guns.
That is fair. At least now I have something to better defend myself with.
All right. Are you gonna order the toolkit to keep running?
Yeah, I'm going to have him keep moving forward.
All right. He's just gonna dirtle his way up.
Since those two are keeping the guy distracted, I'm hoping he's not noticing my kit making its way.
All right.
This assassin bot.
Back to Abraham.
Sweet. I'm going to keep running for cover, trying to get closer.
Target number 9, athletics or acrobatics.
Easily get a 14.
All right. Yeah. So you once again parkour your way further up this little kill box here and jump behind on the rock.
Listen, I don't know how many bullets you brought with you, but you're gonna run out before I run out of punches in your face.
Luckily, my gun's got much longer range than your fists.
Not gonna lie, I love both of these men equally.
All right, Gunther's up.
So we're gonna charge up. We're gonna run.
Target number 9, athletics or acrobatics.
All right, and flippy. Ooh, I got it.
All right, back
The
to Alex.
artwork in this deck is really cool in this deck, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Is this a real deck that can be printed that exists?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it came
Yeah,
with
that's
Kickstarter
cool.
through the breach.
Nice.
I think they have a one that's actually a Malifaux one that has all these arts on it.
I'm sophisticated. I have the saloon one with all the raunchy pictures.
Because you have class.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I use one of those basic ass poker decks because I'm a G.
I got the iconic deck over here.
All right, back to Alex. Save.
Yep.
All right, the robot continues to run. And at that point, let's go to the map. All right. Back to Abraham.
So I can do is it function or control?
Control.
Control 8. 8. So that gives me the maximum. So I'm just going to move to about there. And that's double moving.
Okay.
That's it for me. I'm
There is
still in cover, right?
There is a concept. Yeah, you're in cover. think you have to just be. There is actually an action called run, I think. Or am I making that up? I think I'm making that up.
There can be if you want it.
It's true. I could just invent it.
Walk or charge. There
Run.
is no run.
Character moves a number of yards up to twice her walk aspect plus her ranks in the athletic skill. Okay. Do you have any ranks in the athletic skill?
Of course I do.
Okay, so you can actually add the number of ranks you have in athletics to your move when you run.
I have 2. So I'm going to just go. Sorry, I have 1 rank. So I'm just going to go 1 more inch behind cover.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okay, Gunther's up.
We're just gonna move here. And then I remember I'm bulletproof, so we're gonna move here.
We're out in the open, eh?
Yeah. Gunther ain't scared.
Sweet.
Gunther wants to feel something.
There is a
If I
problem that
want-
we need to talk about at the end of this.
All right, speaking of which, Gunther, why don't you take a target number 12 defense duel with a negative twist?
Whammy. That is a 7.
Oh man, I still have a negative. That's a shame.
Oh, hold on. Let me check the trigger because I believe I have a crow trigger. I have pratfall. After failing, I would suffer damage from the result. I suffer 2 less damage,
All right.
and I'm bulletproof.
You got a moderate.
What's moderate?
3.
I reduce it, but by 1 with bulletproof, and then by 2 with pratfall.
Pratfall
And
doesn't
Minimum.
say it has a minimum. Or no?
Pratfall, it just says I suffer 2 less, so I take 1 damage.
No, but didn't we decide last time that pratfall can reduce it to 0?
Yeah, I think that's what we decided on because I think second edition. Y'all said second edition didn't specify about the reducing to 0. I still miss the good old days back in 1E where I could beat someone to death with my Teddy model.
Like the physical model, because that thing was metal.
All right, yeah. We'll play it that way. Oh, I just remembered there was supposed to be a plus to the damage flip, but that's okay. It's too late.
You remember stacks of corpse markers? Those are cool.
Is Alex doing anything this turn?
Kind of like, I don't know. I'm assuming there's no way I can really draw a beat on this guy because he's keeping himself concealed.
Yeah, he's also far away.
Yeah, so I'm just keep my head down and keep an eye out.
All right. How about the toolkit?
Keep running, boy.
All right. Put him 4 yards off. So
He's here.
Yay!
The boy. If I can get him out there, I'm gonna have him start biting his ankles.
Does he have teeth?
No, but he has a drill hand.
you got to
Doesn't
move.
it have a claw from that Kamainu or whatever we fought in session 1?
It's not a claw. It's just like armor. But Alex, you have
Yeah.
to move the toolkit. He's up. He's on the board now.
Cool. So he was 4 yards off, or 4 whatever's off.
Yeah.
So I still have 6 technically. That's not great. So I'm gonna just put him there.
All right.
Keep him behind the rocks.
Back to Abraham.
Yay! So I can run a total of 11 inches, correct? Or no,
9.
I only have 1 rank, so I can run 9 inches.
I really hope this doesn't mess with anything. I'm checking line of sight.
Can I just do a bubble
Nope, don't know how that works.
and do
Yeah,
that,
you-
or do I have?
You just have to walk around the rock.
How do I calculate that?
Do like a 1-inch aura, move it, and then do 8 more.
Oh.
I'm gonna test the line of sight
Okay.
thing with stuff up here. Okay.
All right, so that's 1 inch, and then 8 inches from there. Give me 2 cover. Yeah, I could probably take a shot from him. Cool.
All right, back to Gunther. Just so you know, if you're going to use both of your AP to walk, you can run, and then you do two. You do basically 2 walks. Plus, if you have any ranks in athletics, you add that to your distance you move.
The robot does not.
Well, good thing I don't have any ranks in that.
I'm gonna definitely take more ranks than that.
I am very much not scared of getting shot. Do it. Shoot the guild man.
Wait a second. Are you the guild man?
I am the guild man.
It was him the whole time. Okay, he will shoot the guild man. Take target number 12 with a negative.
Tony
Is a
sucks.
blonde? Oh, is Gunther a blonde woman?
Oh, you said target number 11, right?
Yeah, with a negative.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're sitting at a 6. It is a negative, good sir. Oh, hold on.
No, that's a straight.
There's Tom's. 6 to 11.
To a 12.
That's 5. Oh, 12. Okay, yeah, right.
And he focused, so he's getting a posse.
Hurt me.
It just flipped 3 fucking cards again. I hate my life.
What the fuck? I
God
think it's just
damn
you,
it.
man.
I don't care. I'm just gonna. It's weak anyway. That will be 2 damage.
I will take 1 because I'm bulletproof.
All right, Alex is up.
All right, you know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep the robot moving. Give him the 5, and I already checked, so no, he'll never be in the open on this. Moves there. I'm gonna have him beeline for that rock. Maybe up here. All right, there he goes. That's all he's got. I should have given the robot the gun.
Probably. So first I'll do 5 to get to over here, and then 4 to go the rest of the way. Can I try to do this stealthily?
Are you running?
Like try to hug? Oh, I am running. I can do a little bit slower. Can I try to hug the rock or something for cover?
I mean, you're in cover, so that's fine. But you're not gonna be able to stealthy. You
But
know
I-
exactly where you are.
Okay. Well, I mean, can I run around hug the rock like here, and like try to hug it?
It's not gonna give you cover then.
Okay. Then I'll just go there. That's my full movement.
Gunther.
Walkie walk. I'm walking very briskly.
Okay.
I'm keeping low behind this rock if it's a short rock.
Yeah, it's short enough you can shoot over it if you wanted to.
Hold on, let me just check this.
Nice.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Control
There
10, technically.
I'm just gonna stab him with my bayonet.
you go. He is gonna take a shot at Abraham.
Hi.
Target
at me, bro.
12 with a negative.
All right. Yeah. I get a not that. I get a 7. Possibly 6. Let me double check. My defense is 2. Yeah, so I get a 7.
Okay.
Pew.
He will take a straight flip on damage. That sucks. 2 damage.
I will take 1 because I have thick pants.
Sweet. You know, for a sniper, he doesn't do a lot of damage, and it's very disappointing to me.
I'm gonna
I'm
shout
looking-
at him. I'm gonna shout at when he hits me. I'm like, "You're gonna have to use bigger bullets."
When the robot gets in line of sight, I'm gonna have it make rude gestures.
I can't wait to have that rifle in my collection.
That's fair. Back to Alex.
All right, robot.
You got this. I believe in you, little engine that can.
I think everybody should wait politely and let the toolkit do the work here.
Obviously.
I'm just still waiting for the God wrench to come out. Fucking throws it like a boomerang.
All right. Is
God
that
wrench, slayer of kings.
That's all he's got. I'm just gonna have him run up, grab the guy by the ankle, and drag him into the open so I can get a shot.
the wrench has done work in this game? I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
the last game, I feel like it did a ton of damage.
What is it? Session 4 or 5?
This is 4.
4?
Yeah, we had to cancel another one because a bunch of people couldn't make it.
Oh.
No, I'm not trying to be the main character, guys. I'm sorry.
It's too late.
No.
Renaming.
We're all just side characters in your life.
Why did I choose
The-
to play an asshole? Oh,
The toolkit's
I'm
the
an
main
asshole.
character. Quit lying.
It has its own anime opening and shit. It's crying in the rain.
No, let's be honest, guys. Gunther's wallet is the main character.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the gun is the main character.
Yeah, maybe.
Gunther's just a vehicle for the gun.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
like
true. You didn't lie. You're a terrible shot, but the gun always hits.
The
Mm.
funny thing is, I have the max you can have starting out, and that's a 6. And I
Wait.
still fucked it up.
My accuracy is 100%. You just don't know what I'm aiming at.
Exactly.
True.
Next
All right,
level.
whose turn
pick
is
right
it?
there.
Back to Abraham.
Sweet. So I'm going to run at him. So first ring is going to be 5, and that's to get to here, and then I got a ring of 4 to get there, which puts me within 1 inch And as I approach him, running up to him, I'm gonna shout,
I'm gonna make you eat all of your bullets.
and that's it for me. What does the sniper look like now that I'm up on him?
Good question.
He's fixing to look dead.
Does he look like a bitch?
I mean, it's another witness. That's valuable.
They got rezzers over there. We can use them dead or alive.
Pretty sure that the guild would frown upon that, so do it.
I don't think the union enjoys it either, though.
One
Like
is
a lot of-
boots.
He just kind of dressed like a frontiersman. With a he's got a duster with not a duster for the in-game mechanics, but he's got a long coat on.
Is it my go?
Yes.
Eh. 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 I'm coming for you. I got tiny legs.
You in range yet?
Should be now.
Oh yeah, but I can't see him.
You can see him, but he's in cover, so you'll have a negative on the attack and the damage flip.
Or I could focus and get a positive.
That's true. Your focus thing does have a nifty way to get around that. Back to Alex. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's gonna go first. All right. So as Abe runs at him, yelling continuously, he's going to conveniently his rifle just ran out of ammo, so he's going to heave it over his shoulder and try to smack you in the face with it.
Yeah, go for it.
Give me a target number 10 defense.
15.
Yeah, that'll do it. One more time.
The luck of the Irish. Yeah, do your worst.
What's total?
I got a 6. Hopefully he doesn't have a crazy trigger that knocks me out. That'd suck.
With a negative, that'll be min, so that'll be 2 damage.
I take 1 because I'm armored. So
You hear a quiet shout in the distance. I just fixed that.
Back to Alex.
My turn.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
go toolkit. I believe in you.
I want him to get a point of damage in here somewhere.
Since he's distracted that way, I'm gonna have the robot start going this way. Unfortunately, that's all the robot can do.
Beep beep boop.
All right, Abraham's up.
You just hear quiet clanking as he keeps running.
So what does he look like? You never really described that.
Yeah, I did. He's just wearing like typical frontiersman clothes. Nothing particularly special. It's very nondescript. He's got a hat on and he's holding a long rifle.
Okay. So I flipped 2. No shenanigans. Correct.
Nope. Target number 11.
Yeah. So but I flipped 2 cards, right? He doesn't have like any dodginess.
Nope.
All right. So I don't succeed on the first. So I will cheat. Yeah. And reveal. I will succeed with a 12, I believe. 4. So 13.
All right, with a negative.
Weird. And then so negative. I ignore 1 negative from fist load.
With a straight. That's pretty good. Is that the second time you've Red Joker damage in this game?
Yep. And the third red joker that we've gotten.
Ridiculous.
That's
That
not
I've
fair.
gotten. So
Am I the
think
tyrant of
that's-
fortune?
Oh god.
I told you I'm lucky. That's why
Well, because I got
no.
bad luck and now you're here and it's all good luck.
So that's 5 damage.
You know what I actually just remembered? I think in this game, Red Joker damage is not severe plus min. I think it's severe and you get a critical effect. Which is
Oh, well, whatever. So it's 4 damage or 5. Your choice.
To the ethics committee.
Let's look it up. Yeah. He takes a severe critical effect, so that will be... Alright, so if he takes any more critical effects to his head, they will be increased in severity. You do
Awesome.
another attack?
Yep. So flip 2.
Yep.
The deck just reset, and now there's a 5 of masks on top. That's weird.
I don't see any of that.
I
I
see a
just see
5
two.
crows.
There's a 5 of crows, and then a 12 and a 5 of tomes.
Okay, that as far as I can see, the 12 and the 5 was your flip, not... I don't see any...
Yeah, that's correct. The 5 of crows is on the top of the deck for me.
Okay, just ignore that then, because I don't see it and it doesn't seem to be
Okay.
doing anything, so...
So I get a 16 to hit him.
Okay, yeah, so negative or I guess straight because you ignore it.
I flipped a 5, so weak of 1.
Yep. Gunther's up.
And while I'm throwing punches, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna feed him to you one at a time.
All right, so I'm gonna focus and shoot at the rifleman. The first card will be for Abe. Second card will be for him. So this is I'm flipping the card with the normal thing, and it's coming out hidden.
That's
Yep.
fine. Just drag it off the top so we don't have any weird shit, and just
Okay.
flip them manually.
All right, so for Abe got a 5. The rifleman got a 2,
Okay.
and I don't have anything for Rams yet. And so I've got
Target number 11.
double focus. It was target number 11.
Yeah, we only got
So-
one positive though because of the cover.
Cover. So 1, 2. So it looks like I'm at an 18 against this guy versus his 11. All right, so there's my straight.
What's your
So it
severe
looks-
damage?
It looks like it is 4 damage.
You're at plus to the damage flip, right?
Yeah, flip it.
'Cause
over.
you get
Oh.
another. You get another
Oh,
card.
am I? Oh yeah, double in a game. No. I got a no. It was a straight flip with a negative and 2. Okay, you're right. So yeah, get rid of that 7. But yeah, red Joker and let me. Oh yeah, no, red Joker. I don't have anything on mass.
He needs to take 2 severe critical effects. So he took more damage. Okay. Back to him. He's gonna try to smash Abraham in the face with his rifle again.
Go for it.
Target number 10.
Yeah, I get a 4.
All right, so straight flip for damage. That will be 3 damage.
I will take 2.
All right, and because he's in real rough shape right now, that's all he gets to do.
Mhm.
Alex is up.
Alright, let's hope I don't desync. Go, my minion.
Cool kids Naruto running across the field.
How's it gonna work running around this rock? Because
Measure it in an inch or 2 at a time.
alright. Get rid of that. This. Just outside of range. Alright, well, next turn.
All right, Abraham's up.
Gonna get the killing blow. I'm gonna look at him and be like,
Listen, you ain't got many teeth left. So how about you give me that gun and stop hitting me with it, or I'm gonna beat you to death with it.
can I try to grab the gun from him?
No.
There's no grappling on that.
All right, I'm just gonna punch him. I will get a
You got to flip the
plus 4. Oh, right, sorry. I forget that it's not working properly.
Yes.
So like a 18.
Defense 11, so straight flip.
Sorry, 17.
Still straight. Yep.
So and 1. What? Oh, that's from the discard pile.
Yeah.
All right, so moderate of 2.
All right, he's going to take another critical effect.
Is he still up?
For now, we'll see. He's gained the bleeding out condition. So I'm going to say at that point, he falls down on the floor, blood gushing from a wound on the side of his head from where you just punched him. He's still.
I'm gonna try to make a.
He's still conscious, but he's in real bad shape.
Kick the gun towards the toolkit.
I'm gonna. Are we still in initiative?
Are you going to keep fighting him?
I mean, I'd like to not. So I'd like to try to take him alive if possible. So can I just hop on him?
Yeah.
To try to pin him down?
Yeah.
What would it be?
Let's do. What is the combat ability that you're using? Grappling or martial arts?
I guess grappling now because I'm not beating the crap out of him anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just try to grapple him and pin him down.
So take a target number 11 grappling check with a positive twist.
So for 2, take the highest. I get a 12.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say that you're able to disarm him and pin him down. He puts up a little bit of a struggle at first, but as soon as you get the gun out of his hands, he kind of seems to give up and stop struggling.
But he's bleeding to death, right?
And with that, we can close the map, and everybody can discard as many cards and then draw until they have 3.
Alright.
Beautiful. A hand of glorious Rams.
All right, so you pin him down, and as the whole kind of area goes quiet, Alex hears from behind him, "What the hell's going on back there? I can't see anything." And you look over and you see Zeb shit wriggling around trying to get himself off the horse.
So Dice, what kind of rifle is this?
I'd like to have the robot run up and grab it.
Actually not named. It's got kind of shitty stats, but hold on. Let me see if there's anything that matches in the rulebook. You guys want to decide what you're doing otherwise, narratively?
Well, if the gun's scrap, I want to dismantle it for scrap.
No, I want the gun.
Well, Alex, you're like far away, so
I know, but my toolkit's right there.
yeah. That's
What is the damage track on it?
Yeah, so I'll just have to give you the stat line for it because it does not have an equivalent. It is 124 damage.
1, 2, 4.
And its capacity 6, reload 1.
What's the range on it?
14.
Is the kid still alive?
As far as I can tell.
Yeah, he should be.
For now.
The robot's going to deliver you the gun, by the way, and just run back to me.
Well, you guys get him in the same state our other friend is over here. I'm gonna go check on the kid.
All right. I will. So, has anyone made a medicine check yet?
Nope.
Can I try to staunch the bleeding?
On the rifleman?
Yeah.
Sure. Target number 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do target number 5.
All right. I'm gonna cheat that with my new card, which I have to reveal. Yeah. So I will succeed.
Okay. So I'll say you use some torn off pieces of his clothes to patch him up a little bit, just to get the bleeding under control.
I'm gonna tell him, in no uncertain terms, here, bite down on this. I'm gonna take a bullet from his pocket and shove it in his mouth.
He's gonna look at you with a just horrified look on his face, and he's gonna very gently bite down on the bullet, but he's gonna loosen his grip on it, and it's gonna kind of fall out of his mouth. He doesn't want to eat gunpowder.
He's going to.
Don't waste bullets; they cost money.
All right.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm checking on the kid.
Okay, I'll see you. You make the jog back, and you find Alex standing over the kid with the pistol in his hand, kind of looking around, keeping an eye out. Titus is. He looks like he's in some significant pain, but he's not like hysterical. He's not screaming anymore.
What about the guy on the ground? Is he making a bunch of noise?
The rifleman? Or
No,
Zeb?
No, the Zeb.
Zeb.
Zeb is still on the back of the horse. Oh no, I'm sorry, I forgot you threw him on the ground. What I think he was on the horse still. No, yeah, he's kind of wriggling around frantically and yelling to let him go and trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, it's good to see that you guys are all right.
All right, I'm still tied up like some kind of hog, and there's bullets flying and all kinds of craziness going on. You got to let me out of these bindings.
Listen, you stabbed my friend and tried to kill my other friend. He's just a kid.
Can't we put all that behind us now? You already broke my leg. What else are you gonna do to me? Just let me go.
I think he's forgetting about the 3rd-degree burns on the other leg.
Don't remind him till that comes back to bite him in the ass. I'm lawful good, not lawful nice.
Well, I don't think we're gonna put that behind us anytime soon, but you'll see tomorrow probably. And yeah, that's about as much as I can promise.
He kind of stops struggling. It seems like it's mostly just because he's worn himself out at this point. Not that he's giving up, and he just kind of gives you a death stare.
So that 5 feet of rope that I got from the other guy, I'm going to use to tie up the other guy that we have.
Okay.
And take him back down with me. I'm going to check his pockets.
All right, give me a target number 9 notice check.
I don't think I succeed. Let me double check that. I get an 8.
You want to cheat or no?
Nope.
All right, you find 3 rounds of rifle ammo.
I'm going to make him eat one of them.
Physically, or are you going to demand that he eats one?
I'm going to physically make him eat it. I'm going to put it in his mouth and tell him to swallow it.
Give me a target number 9 intimidate check.
What size are these bullets?
15? Let me double check that. Yeah, 15.
He's going to look up at you in disbelief, just not comprehending what you're saying, but as you insist, he kind of opens his mouth weakly, and you push the bullet in, and he just kind of lets it sit there, and he stares at you with wide eyes.
Swallow it. I've told you, you're going to eat that bullet. You shot me and you shot my friends.
I'll choke. I can't swallow it. It's too big.
I'm going to hold his mouth closed. until he does.
Okay, so he attempts to swallow it, and immediately his whole body spasms as he is about to choke on this bullet, and he starts coughing, and the bullet flies out of his mouth. I told you, it's too big. You're crazy.
I'm gonna grab him and hold him real close to my face and say, "I told you, good boy. Now who's gonna be a good witness?" And I'm gonna pick him up and throw him on my shoulder and bring him back to the other guys.
Okay. Did you take any of the ammo, or
Yeah, I take the bullets.
even the one with spit on it?
Yep.
Cool.
Wipes it off
I'm
on
not
the
a
guy.
stranger of hard work. Yeah, right on the side of his face, just wipes off the spit.
All right, so everybody makes it back to the road next to the horse, who has been shockingly behaving himself and just kind of standing there in spite of the gunfire.
Horse don't care. Horse get paid.
So throw him up on the horse next to the other guy.
The other guy's on the ground at this point.
I mean, pick him up and toss him on there.
Sure.
Just kind of hoist them up and push him towards the horse, and friend of yours gesturing to the new dude.
Zeb's just gonna kind of like shake his head. I don't know that guy. Let me go, kid. Come on.
No.
Yeah, I take my new rifle and I look at it. Nice.
Pretty sure that the toolkit, and then Alex has the rifle.
Oh damn, y'all suck.
I told you to have the toolkit, hand it back to him after I looked at it.
Hand it back to
You got
Gunther.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So Gunther's got the rifle.
I'm
insist
terrible
you
with
wipe my
guns.
blood. I insist you wipe my blood off of it.
Don't worry, that's part of the inspection process.
I'm gonna wipe it off on the rifleman.
Wait, I actually have skills with long arm guns.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I
I
have a
don't.
2 with that.
Yeah, I don't have any. I want to try and get ranks in it, but you can have it.
I'll trade you the pistol.
Fuck it. Give me my pistol back.
So, I guess we'll take the clothing off of the other guy too, so they match.
Just tidy whities all for days.
Yep.
And tied up.
Yep.
I'm taking the new guy's shirt and using that as a tourniquet again.
Yeah, he's got blood all over his clothes, but it's
Better than nothing.
Yep.
I'm gonna take
You
his
want
coat.
to?
You gonna put Zeb?
You want to
back on
doctor
the horse
me?
and keep going or what?
Yeah, I'll doctor him quick.
Okay, talking 5.
Flip. That is an 8.
All right, so heal 1.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, man. Got shot a couple of times and hit in the head.
The
Happens a
rifleman,
lot, honestly.
the rifleman just coughs.
Next time y'all making me pack bandages. What that
Damn.
Mimican accent? I don't know.
You could have walked away today a richer man, and you done screwed it off. I bet you feel stupid right now.
As you're saying that, Zeb's gonna look over at the new guy and say, "Hey, I guess we should have worked on this together, huh? Too bad you were too stupid to spring me before getting yourself caught. Hey, nice outfit, by the way."
Well, the way I see it, we only need one of these guys. All right. What is y'all's opinion on it? Because one of them's been rubbing me the wrong way for a hot minute now.
Hey, come on! I thought we were becoming friends.
You talk too goddamn much.
Let's put it up. The victim of their aggression. Titus, what do you think about your persecutors?
He kind of again was just like staring off into the distance, and as you say his name, he kind of shakes his head and comes out of his trance.
My arm around him.
You know, this is really getting to me, but I don't think you should kill him. We already captured him. I think we should just turn him over to the guild.
Honestly, I think that's a worse punishment than just killing them.
They're gonna be dead anyways. Hung at the tree.
Well, at least that'll be justice and not murder.
Alright, let's just get the kid where we're going. We can decide what to do with them after.
Well, I guess I'm the minority here. You got lucky.
Come on, you know we were developing a nice friendship here. I was growing on you, and any day now you were gonna let me go anyway. I know.
You keep talking, I'm gonna take that stick and shove it up your ass.
What if I like it? He winks
Well,
at you.
I guess that's an invitation.
I'm just gonna turn to Gunther and just he starts acting up again. Then we'll go with your idea. And I'm gonna turn around and start walking.
Don't threaten me with a good time, then walk away.
I'm gonna smack him across the face and then lead the horse.
Okay.
Does Titus need help at all? Should he be leaning on my toolkit?
Listen, Alex, he's literally asking for it. Okay.
So I'm just gonna remind you that there is still a bullet in Titus's arm.
Yeah, we need to get him taken care of.
Do you want to do surgery?
So
You guys want me to attempt surgery in the field? I can.
how far are we from town?
At least another day. You
All right,
need
I'll
to
do
get him there
surgery.
by the next day at noon, and you're about on track to do that. So
I'll do surgery just to get him better off.
Okay.
Because I can cheat this at the
Well-
very least.
do you want to do it now, or do you want to wait till
We'll have to make more time.
it's already past sundown? So do you want to set up camp? Or you want to keep going, or you want to do the surgery here? What do you want to do?
What's the consensus?
Wait, you're gonna try to do surgery by like campfire light?
I still got the sun for now, but we gotta decide fast.
Take the bullet out now, and we'll just travel an extra hour or two.
Just travel through the night. Let's just push it.
Alright. I'll try and do a surgery quick.
If you stay up all night, you will get a condition because you don't sleep. Just so you know. It's
Sleep,
also harder
I mean-
to travel at night, but
Sleep is for nerds.
it's fair. All right, Alex, give me a target number 10 doctor check for the surgery.
Well, I don't even need to cheat this.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's a
There's
15.
my boy.
15, that's a margin of success. Okay, so I'm going to say that you are able to remove the bullet relatively easily and patch up the wound. You're actually able to get it done in a little faster than you expected, so it only takes about 45 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Good
Titus
job.
is in agony, but once it's done, he seems to be doing a little better. He's going to look over at Abraham. Hey, is there any more of that whiskey left?
I'm gonna give him the container, and he can have literally the juice on the inside of it that's left.
He's gonna shake it out into his mouth. I guess the one thing I'm gonna learn on this whole thing is how to handle my alcohol, huh?
Kid, when we get to town, I'll buy you a drink.
All right, so you're gonna keep going tonight, or what's the plan here?
We should probably risk the condition just to get our asses moving.
I wouldn't risk the condition. I would say if we have 3 more hours of travel time during this day, I would travel an extra like 4 hours or 5, like total travel time, and then set up camp, and then
So travel a little extra and then rest.
yeah, because I know like some games the rest time is like 10 hours or something, or 8 hours, and then it's 8 hours of travel time considered for the day.
Well, the bigger issue is that at night it's gonna be dark, black, pitch black, so you're not gonna be able to
So yeah, we should probably
make much
just
progress anyway,
we should
I ain't
probably
scared.
and you get lost,
yeah.
I mean, unless the dreamer shows up, I think we're good.
and the dreamer's coming.
Wait,
Oh, fuck.
oh damn.
I think our best option,
it's-
honestly, would be rest once sun goes down, start once sun goes up.
Yeah, you're still on pace
Or possibly earlier.
if you do that, so it's not.
Mm.
As long as there's no more disruptions.
Oh, there'll be a disruption.
There's going to be disruptions.
That's why I put my dynamite in the box for such disruptions.
We do still have that to clear up any obstructions.
And it's still in my box. Ah, I forgot about my sandwich. That shit's nasty now.
Yeah.
Either you boys hungry?
I could do with some grub.
Oh, I'm talking to the prisoners. They can eat my rancid sandwich.
Dad's gonna look over. Hey, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
What about you, boy? Looking at the rifleman.
He's gonna cough up some blood. Fuck you. I don't need your food.
I'm going to hold up a bullet. Be like, I got your dinner right here, boy.
He's just gonna like wince and turn his face in the other direction.
That's what I thought.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the rancid sandwich and force feed it to Zeb.
Well, you could just say, well, you eat this or you eat nothing.
He's going to he's gonna like have a grimace on his face as he does it, but he's gonna eat it. He's not a picky eater.
Beggars can't be choosy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like to see.
See, I told you we was gonna be friends.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
be. I'm going to be not an asshole. I'm going to give them both a half ration of water.
Okay, good, because they might have died.
Yeah, exactly. And we need witnesses alive.
Yeah, we need those alive.
So, are we setting up camp here then?
Yes, but I don't think a fire is an advisable choice right now.
Okay. I mean, I'll say after the day of walking all day and then fighting, you guys are all pretty shot, so you just kind of bed down and
Literally shot.
yeah, and set up a watch. But otherwise, you just pass right out. Are you leaving the prisoners on the horse, or are they going to sleep on the ground? What's their status?
On the ground.
On the
Don't torture
ground.
the horse.
Tie him
Horse didn't do
back
anything
to
wrong.
back.
All right. So the next day, you get what was that?
Medicine checks, please, because I'm still beat up.
Okay. Before
Right,
bed.
first medicine check. Dessa 9.
I'm getting the
Without-
feeling. I'm getting the
Okay,
feeling
I'll
I
do
need
that.
this skill, so I want to watch him do it.
What's your total?
11.
All right, so I heal 2.
Yep.
So I have 1 on me, so that's good enough if you don't want to flip again. But
Gunther, if you would like to acquire the doctor skill, then you would have to do it yourself.
I gotta learn how to do it first, so I'm gonna watch him.
Okay.
And then a try it later.
Rubbing dirt in it doesn't always work, apparently.
No. But do you want to try doctoring yourself or no?
I think I put the wound on there, but that was after we said that it reduced it, or that was before we
No,
said
that
we
was the next attack. That was the next
Oh,
attack.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try doctoring myself. What's the target number?
5.
5. All right. Flippy. We're gonna learn this skill. Flip.
wow,
That total?
thank you kindly.
That would be for doctoring. I dropped a 9. That would be a 9.
All right.
That
So,
was on himself.
yeah, so you'll heal 1 for yourself.
Nice.
All right. So you guys all crash out. You wake up at the crack of dawn. You go through the whole song and dance with the prisoners, letting them relieve themselves, and you set out on the road again.
I'll give them the other half of their ration of water.
All right. They happily drink it. The rifleman is very afraid when you approach him to try to put something in his mouth, but when he sees it's just water, he's happy.
They learn.
Okay. So when you make it, after a few hours on the road, you're kind of surprised and relieved that you're not bothered any further. You come up on the town of Ridley, and you make your way through the town to where you're expecting to find the courthouse. Ridley's courthouse is a conservative 2-story building that has been draped with crimson banners depicting the ram's head of the guild. A few men wearing elaborately tailored suits and ballroom masks mill around on the front steps, talking amongst themselves. But your attention is drawn to the half dozen or so men in long dusters who are spread through the area. They're doing their best to look inconspicuous, but from the way they're scanning the area, they're on the lookout for something or someone.
Be near guild.
What was that?
I'm gonna hang out at the back of the group because I don't want to be near the guild.
Oh, okay.
I don't want them to recognize me.
No, an Arcanist sympathizer.
We're gonna. I think we should just kind of
Look for our
be
contact.
incognito. Let's put one of that. Let's put one of the big hats on the kid, and gag the prisoners.
We should try and find our contact too. Were we supposed to contact here?
He's in the courthouse.
Oh, well, we should probably get in there.
Yeah. Let's try and just make this kid like less recognizable and get
Disguise
straight to
him
the
a bit.
courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him that duster. Give him the hat. Ball gag our prisoners.
Okay, so to be clear, if you're going to try to sneak in, are you going to try to bring the prisoners with you?
You should leave them out here with someone.
Sounds like a job for our resident overalls wearer.
Talking about me or Abraham.
Yeah, that's Abraham.
I'm sorry. My internet dropped for a second. What I miss?
You are in charge of the prisoners because you hate the guild.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we're going to the courthouse.
Yep.
Okay. So
Right.
sneaking into the courthouse is going to be handled with an ongoing challenge. For anybody who's not familiar, there's going to be an option in this case of 2 different skills that you can use to contribute to the ongoing challenge. There is going to be a success requirement that you have to hit. So every margin of time, every duration rather, is going to be 1 minute, and every minute you're going to have an opportunity to take a check. If you succeed, it counts towards the success requirement. If you fail, it does nothing. If you fail and have a margin of failure, it's going to count towards the failure requirement. In this case, you need 6 successes to succeed, and 2 failures will make you fail catastrophically. So you're going to be able to choose between deceive and stealth. Stealth being to sneak past these guys, deceive being to sort of lie your way past them because they are on the lookout for people, but they don't know exactly who they're looking for.
Well, I'm good in stealth, so I'll do that.
They're about even for me.
I'm going
And-
to add the caveat that whoever is escorting Zeb is going to get a negative twist on their stealth checks because he is limping because his leg is broken. And whoever
We were leaving them behind.
Oh, you are leaving them behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
staying back with the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I follow now. Okay, so you won't be able to contribute to this then. So it's just going to be
Yep.
Okay. So
I'll leave my robot behind too, just in case.
yeah, fair enough. All right, so the options are deceive and stealth. Target number 9. The duration is 1 minute, and you need 6 successes.
Right. I will try first with my stealth.
All right, David 9.
Ooh, can I cheat these?
Yep, but you gotta flip it first. Yep.
We'll do my lower number first. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, yeah, we'll do this.
What's up at?
That is 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, that's a margin of success, so you're actually gonna get 2 successes for that.
Cool.
And Gunther.
I guess I'm right behind him with the stealth. Flippy flip. The last card in the deck. It's a 5. I'm gonna cheat to make it a 15.
Okay, that's also 2. Sweet. All right, so you guys take the long way around and kind of sneak through a little like around the buildings to the far right and kind of blend in with the crowd and make your way a little bit closer to the front door. Let's run it again.
I'll go first again. Like, flip, and that is 9, 10, 11.
All right, Gunther.
Yeah, we're in stealth. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that 8 was still there.
Yeah, I was about to. You didn't give me a chance to get rid of it.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It's gone
And,
now.
You gotta flip that card on. All right.
yeah, it's an 11.
Okay, so you guys get a sense for where the suspicious looking guys are looking, and they kind of as they walk in the opposite direction, you're able to sneak around the wall and get right in the front entrance.
Cool.
Nice.
So inside, you meet a man named Arthur Pettibone, who was your contact you were pointed to. He is a guild lawyer wearing a white mask and a very nicely tailored suit. As you approach, he looks like super nervous. He kind of is like looking around, head on a swivel, looks anxious. But as he sees you walking up with Titus, you can see him like physically relax, and he will walk up to Titus and kind of look him over, noticing that he's got blood on his shirt from where he got shot. You've done the guild a great service today. Thank you both.
All in a day's work.
He's
As soon
gonna.
as you're done.
Good.
As soon as you're done here, get him to a doctor.
Yeah, I see. Are you strong enough to come in for the hearing? Titus is gonna look at him. Yeah, I think so. They patched me up a bit. I think I can do it. The lawyer will look at him. Great. Well, then let's get off to it. And he's gonna reach into his pocket and he's going to grab 15 script and he's gonna hold that out for Alex.
I'll take it.
And I'll take that from Alex.
How about
Now,
that?
I'm gonna slap the 5 that I took from the sheriff, make it 20, and
All
then
Divvy-
throw an extra. Well, I'm not gonna throw nothing extra on there. I'm gonna split it into 3 stacks, 2 stacks of 7, and a stack of 6.
I'll say you can make change easily enough. So
Well, I looted. I got script from looting guys, so I think that's fair enough.
all right, sounds
Makes it nice and equal.
good. Okay.
They
So
can take the 7.
with that, the lawyer kind of gives you a nod. Thanks again, and he is kind of quickly shuffles Titus away.
Before he does that, I want to just pat Titus on the back and say, "You did good, kid. Good luck in there."
Yeah, chin up.
So
Thank you. You guys really saved me. He's
Well,
gonna-
remember what we told you. You just gotta keep an eye out for yourself and be careful out there. All right.
As you're saying that, the lawyer is like physically ushering him away, and he pulls him into a courtroom.
Mm-hmm. What do we do about our prisoners?
Well,
You're supposed to tell.
I know, but
you-
they don't know that.
Yeah, but you probably should have told the lawyer that you had more witnesses.
True. Can we catch him quick?
well, I guess we go outside the city and execute them then. It sounds like a
Whoops.
perfect plan. Whoopsie doo.
We need to have a talk about your proclivities.
I fucking can't.
Man, my character has like the perfect mindset for being an arcanist. So let's do it.
How dare you? Arcanists would never be as evil as him. Pay no attention to the ice witch in the background.
Cannibal, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The ice
He's not a
cannibal?
cannibal yet. That's a rumor. That's a vicious rumor spread by the guild.
Let's not forget Ramos. That guy was kind of an asshole if you think about it.
That man was a saint.
That's why the true good guys got rid of him and took power.
But
Anyway,
then, like,
you're
they're
standing
not
in
even
this big,
unified.
beautiful, elaborate hallway, and it is now quiet as the door closes behind the lawyer.
Tell the lawyer.
Oh shit, the witnesses.
I'm gonna go through that door.
Okay.
Hey, Arthur, do you need any more witnesses for this?
So you find yourself in a very large room. It's clearly a courtroom. It's very kind of fancy and elaborately decorated with red curtains everywhere and ram's heads all over the place. It's pretty gratuitous. As you call out, Arthur will turn around abruptly. What was that? Excuse me.
I got two guys outside that you could also use.
Willing to testify.
Why didn't you bring them in?
Well,
Because I didn't feel like carrying them.
you got people outside that were impeding our progress.
And what exactly do you suspect they can attest to?
Well, they were hired by the person that our friend there spotted, nodding to Titus.
Interesting. You see him kind of like look up and put his hand on his chin like he's thinking. Very well. I shall send people to fetch them. And he turns back around. His whole demeanor sort of changed since he realized that everything kind of went well. And you see him walk over to someone who looks like an aide and whisper something to them. And then they run off through a side door.
All right, well, that takes care of that problem.
Damn. All right, time to walk outside.
We can report to Abraham and get on moving.
Okay. So as you make your way back outside, you see 4 guild guards come kind of in formation, walking down the hall, kind of parallel to where you guys are going. And one of them kind of motions towards one of you. Did you guys say you had some prisoners?
Sure do.
Well, lead the way.
I'm gonna take him out to the horse.
All right. So they're all gonna follow you in a very orderly manner and make their way out to find the 2 prisoners.
When they go to pick up Zeb, I'm gonna tell him, you gotta be careful with that one. He's kind of weird.
Zeb's gonna look over at you. I thought we had a friendship going. You gonna turn me over to the guild? That's just not something you should do, a fellow human.
You were literally begging me to stick a stick in your ass.
A shot you outside of town. That's still an option.
So as the guards walk up, they're gonna look at Abraham kind of suspiciously, but then they look over at the 2 guys on the horse, and they will immediately just seize them physically. 2 of the larger guards are gonna pick them up and hoist them over their shoulders.
Careful about that one. He only eats bullets.
And be careful about the other one. His legs don't work too good.
The rifleman is silent, but Zeb is now once again whining. But the guard who you had spoken to will kind of just nod to all of you and then look a little bit confused and surprised. And then they'll all turn and head back inside.
So who wants to keep the horse?
There is the matter of the horse.
I say we sell it and split the money.
I'm
Speaking of, where's my cut?
I'm going to
Yeah,
hand
I
him
was
his
holding
cut.
on to the
Well, one of us has his cut.
stacks. I'm gonna hand this man a fat stack of script. It's 7.
How much is fat? Nice. That's 10 times more than I had.
Hold on. What do I have? I
Sometimes
might
zero's
be
still
able to
zero.
buy a decent gun.
Still that piece of junk on your back pointing to the rifle.
Yeah. We
Wait,
decided
no,
you
I
should
have the
have it.
rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the rifle,
David,
right? I'm keeping the rifle.
Is there a horse? Is there an arcanist I know that, or not an arcanist? Excuse me, that would be illegal. Is there an Miners and Steamfitters Union guy who would be interested in buying a horse?
You got a horse fence somewhere?
I'm sure someone would buy a horse.
Maybe.
They're valuable.
All right. Do I happen to know one that?
That won't give us the runaround.
Sure, yeah. Certainly someone who would give you some money for it. Absolutely.
How much?
I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it.
I just want to know so we can split it if that's what we decide to do.
Okay.
We'll resolve
Figure
it
that
off
out
screen.
offline because I have no idea how much a horse is worth. So.
Okay.
That would
okay,
be
I understand.
I need
that
to
would be
fence
off
a
screen,
gun.
so to speak.
I get it.
So the audience, we are selling a horse. That's all you need to know.
Are you
I
selling
need to see a
the?
man about a horse.
What was that?
All right, we'll talk about all that offline. Don't worry about that for now.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Did you guys want to discuss anything else, or are you just going on your way, headed back to town?
I think we should head back to base. But first,
I'm
who wants
good.
a
Let's
drink?
go.
I could use one.
I could refill my flask.
As long as we don't play the knife game, I'm good.
And
No more knifey fingers, damn it!
Oh yeah, if y'all looked at my character's hand, it's got this big gnarly scar where like one of the fingers was literally severed.
if it's all the same to you, I'm tired of stitching up cuts today.
So you guys go about your business. You have your drink and head back to the city. A few days later, you read in the news that this trial proceeded, and Titus testified against a woman named Marshall Starling, who he had witnessed participating in this stagecoach robbery. Not only did he testify, but the other men were compelled to testify as well. And she was brought before the court and very quickly convicted of robbery, and she was kicked out of or stripped of her office with the guild. The other two men were given lighter sentences because they agreed to cooperate, and the guild was quite pleased with your service. All right, and that is the end of Good Faith.
Right on.
Cool. That was fun.
Awesome. GG.
Huge shout out to the extremely cool kids here on Patreon, the Steam Powered Scoundrels, Dogmatize, and Iclops Gladiator Games. Thanks for watching.